to go. The winter could not stop us. This soil survives the cold. And I turn away, reject despair. In songs we play, heal and prepare. Bring me comfort, bring me home. Close my eyes and melt away. Paint the colors in my soul. Living all these melodies we play. I'll always need this noise. I'll always need this noise. In the spaces all around me, there are no signs. The sounds, they shift the boundaries. A bittersweet design. And it's the bird, my remedy. Embrace the earth, a noise in me. Bring me comfort, bring me home. Close my eyes and melt away. Paint the colors in my soul. Living all these melodies we play. Always need this noise. Always need this noise. Heal my heavy heart. Heal my heavy heart. Heal my heavy heart. Heal my heavy heart. Always need this noise. Always need this noise. Bring me comfort, bring me home. Close my eyes and melt away. Paint the colors in my soul. Living all these melodies we play. Always need this noise. Always need this noise. Heal my heavy heart. Heal my heavy heart. Close my eyes and paint the colors in my soul. Living all these melodies we play. Paint the colors in my soul. Living all these melodies we play.
Wake to the creaks and groans of the motors and the masts on the sovereign sea. Trinkets of shriek and moan, tainted tokens of the past come to trouble me. Out of time, I go running. as you're running out of time, storming for thy return from the nothing. I am back to reclaim what's mine. Cast into darkest voids, ever waiting for the chime of the hand at two. Clocks of a heart destroyed, circulating in the blindness they stand with you. Out of time, I go running, as you're running out of time, storming for thy return from the nothing. I am back to reclaim what's mine. Keep the clocks a-running, keep every hammer drumming. Time will open the doors. Keep the clocks a-running, keep every hammer drumming. I'm coming back to the fore. Set the wheels, I'm coming back to the fore. Clockworks flicking, they link within. Locks and riddles of rings will spin. Cogwheels linking the springs and vents. Walls are closing. And I have been to some bad, bad places, taking gifts of the darkest shrines. I have seen despair in the saddest faces. Now I'm back to reclaim what's mine. Keep the clocks a-running, keep every hammer drumming. Time will open the door. Keep the clocks a-running, keep every hammer drumming. I'm coming back to the fore. Set the wheels, I'm coming back to the fore. Keep the clocks a-running, keep every hammer drumming. Time will open the doors. Keep the clocks a-running, keep every hammer drumming. I'm coming back to the fore. Set the wheels, I'm coming back to the fore. There's the wheels on drifting over the shore.
I'll remember to.
Set the wheels, I'm coming back to the fore.
I'll remember to. I'll remember to.
Joy was very into killing things.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Hello. Hi. And joining me in all the right camera positions today. I don't. Joining me for what? What are we doing today, guys?
Are we playing D&D?
Oh, we're
I
gonna.
think we might be playing D&D.
Yeah, discussing U.S. politics.
I thought we were
it's
delving into
D&D. Sorry,
I thought we were muted, so I wasn't gonna say anything.
I did unmute you just the right moment. Somebody told me we were donating blood, so I got nauseous and just I need a minute. Give me a second. You guys take it over. You can run this, right?
No,
Not particularly.
I don't have
Hello.
that power.
Oh god, no.
All right.
No, I can't live in a world run just by Chrolome.
I'm not
Doesn't look
Chrolome,
the
I'm
pressure
Nox. I'm hurt.
Yeah, but
Oh,
Nox.
that's even worse.
It's worse. At least twice as worse. Give me a break, would you?
Oh man. So for those who are new, which I'm sure there are literally ones of you, dozens of you. There's dozens of you catching it later or on VOD. This is Delving in Deep. It's a Dungeons and Dragons game with me and a whole bunch of really awesome, sexy nerds. You could see them to my this way and down there that way. And this is a game where the details matter way too much. They matter so much. We bring in a second dungeon master who I didn't accidentally reveal today on camera. Say hello, Tom.
Hi.
See, he's there.
Or sorry, hi.
You
I have a
can,
different setup.
we kind of have all of
Try new
our
things.
we have all of our like screens. I mean, just envision he's the map down there talking right at you. And we'll see. We're getting used to this double DM thing and how we're interacting. But essentially, I'm your dungeon master. He's the spreadsheet that controls all the machinations of the world behind the scenes and tries to make all the details matter without being intrusive on the storytelling. Let's take another.
Someone's gonna lock the doors and keep us in.
He is. He's thrown away the key. But what's really making this thing a hit is these, and like I said, the most sexiest people in D&D. To my right, starting with Amanda.
Oh, hi. Are we doing character introductions again?
I mean, maybe like we'll go with like a shorter version.
The shorter version. Oh,
It's
okay.
just gonna get shorter every week.
I'll just say go, and you'll be like, Kieran, Shelt, Nox, Kester, Joy, Mickey Mouse
Love your
Club.
approximations of our voices.
Speed.
I
We're
like
gonna
that
begin
I
speed
somehow
dating.
had a lighter voice than Kieran.
Here's what happened. I went to say your name, and midway through letting the air come out of my vocal cords, I went, I should do a Nox voice, and it just kind of bastardized into that.
What the fuck?
I am Nox. I have a deep dwarven accent, and I'm a little German. All right.
I'm very hurt by that impression. It's disturbing.
I thought it was pretty spot on.
So yeah, Shelt, Kyle, we have Nox, Connor, we have Kester, Trevor, we have Jamie, Joy, and we have Larry Jabo. I had a panic attack there because I'm bad at names. I am so bad at names. When I go to introduce my significant other, oftentimes I'll hesitate because I'm so used to saying.
Oh my god, that's so bad.
Randy.
Hey guys, have you met Deer? I mean, it's honey, babe, thank you for the host there, Purple Dragon, Desmodian. I super appreciate it, guys. Man, we're in a good mood. Everybody's laughing. Everybody's ready. We're timing out our breaks this time, right?
Yeah.
All right.
That'd be nice.
Clock going. You guys can remind me. I know some of you were holding it. And I feel so bad because I'm fine. I don't.
As for this time, I didn't get back from peeing, and then we go on break.
All right. How about we play a little bit of Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah.
Thank you, Cat Ponicorn, for the host. Going right in to last week's episode. Okay, some really cool things happened, and everybody was super impressed with how great of a show this was. Last episode, our group came together, right? You guys slayed an infested griffin. You saved Tiffany's diner from an arsonist. And you met a few of Jellicoe's natives. Dory, the handsome blacksmith apprentice, who has a date with Kiaran tonight at Slippy's. Will she show? Kelly,
That's
a
the
friend.
main storyline. That's what you lead off
Main
with.
story.
I've been paying attention to these engagements, and one, that's chronologically in order, and two, people love Kia Dory right now so much.
Wait,
so
what?
Is that actually a thing?
That's a thing.
Is there actually a ship name?
No, there's not a shit. What? No. What? Huh?
There is now.
All right. To Kelly. We met Kelly. That was a friend of Joy's and a waitress cashier at Tiffany's Bakery, right? We met Mr. Pennybottom, servant and councilman. A servant of Councilman Craigar Blackfist, seems to be a household with deep pockets and an interest in keeping the city safe. And then we met Steven right near the end, Dwarven head shop owner who deals shady deals late at night for a few select customers. Who are those select customers with the special business card again?
I've kept one of those.
I kind of knew the answer. I was just kind of like,
Yeah.
and you
I think
say
it's
me.
me and Joy.
It is.
That is correct.
See, the details matter. He's got it. He's got
Yes.
the notes.
5 gold for each of you. No.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
That's all the gold
let
I
me just-
spent at
let me
the
just-
shop last week.
Let's see. And we ended the session with the party retiring to the three ladies, a tavern and an inn where they plan to take a short rest and ...
Oh yeah, we were taking a short rest.
Yeah, we're gonna use the map now. I'm gonna bring you guys over
What?
to the Three Ladies Tavern.
Boy.
That should work eventually on my end, right?
There we go.
There
I
it
have
is.
to reload the roll 20.
That's really loud. I'm going to.
Some of you can see it, and the connection has been interrupted. Anything you do right now, we'll attempt to send when you get back online. Thanks, Roll20. All right, so we'll reload one, Roll20. But hey, there we go. It's showing up on my screen. We have the Three
That's
Ladies
good.
Tavern. Zoom out just a little bit. You can see I've got you right in the center of the street. As you stand outside, it's getting early evening, so the sun's starting to come down. People are starting to move around the streets, going about their evening shopping or carousing. That's a word, right? Perusing. Carousing. What
Carousing
would
is more partying.
more party? I mean, yes, that's happening. That's happening. It's a very big tourist town, as you've noticed. There's been there's a lot of stalls outside selling like Jelly Koi specific merchandise. Mugs, T-shirts, miniature tentacles, krakens, keychains. There are keychains, and one of
Why
the
many tentacles?
They never have my name.
because 2 months ago, you were here for, and those who lived in Jellicoe, you were here for Dino's Diner's Kraken Extravaganza, where he served
Exciting.
Kraken stew and Kraken sushi. So the keychain orders just came in. Took a while. What would you like to do?
So I think, at least for me personally, Kester and I bought some things, so obviously Kester and I need to, go drop our stuff off in our room.
Okay. And you do
And,
have a
yeah.
key?
Yeah, and I'll make our way back, assuming like Kester follows me.
Of course.
All right. So as you make your way, you're going front door this time, right? Because you were all back doors in session 0, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Front door this time.
Yeah, you
Because we
walk,
came in with people.
you walk into the front door, and there's a handful of patrons. I guess, what do we call it? Patronizing? Patroning?
I don't think so.
Or do they patron? A handful of
Giving them
patrons.
my patronage.
Ooh, I'm learning something. Giving them the patronage. They are they're sitting around, not too many, not too crowded. A couple people at the bar. I say a couple people at the bar, and because I'm using a map now, I'm instantly looking over it. Did I put 2 people at the bar? I didn't. I'm just gonna there. Look, he's at the bar now. All right.
He mysteriously teleported across the room. It's almost like magic.
Right? Couple people in the bar, and you make your way to the back room.
Yeah, back to our room.
Okay. It seems, I would say almost entirely undisturbed as you walk in.
Almost.
Almost. There's a small index card that looks to have been slid under the door of your room. As soon as you open it, the little piece of paper goes flittering about into the center of the room, flips over. You see a small white index card.
I'll kind of just poke it with the toe of my boot real quick.
Okay. It fails to explode.
Okay, great. And yeah, no, I'll pick it up, take a look.
Yeah, it is just a picture. It's a sword a long blade wrapped around a clef note, like a musical clef.
I'll kind of
What
like
the fuck?
turn profile to Kester and hold it so that he can see it, and sort of like reach past him and close the door so we're alone in the room, and just look over. Do I recognize it, or does he recognize it?
You recognize it?
No, neither one of you
What
recognize
the fuck?
this symbol.
You said it was like a twisted blade with a treble clef?
It's a sword intertwined into. Well, the sword is straight. The clef. I mean, I'm pulling from some old musician memory here, but I'm a drummer, so we didn't have to read the music. But yeah, it's essentially the note is intertwined around the blade.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, no, so like the blade like comes in through the upper loop and like comes out the lower loop,
Yeah,
sort of.
yeah. If you Google image the word sword clef, like that's my visual image that I got for myself earlier.
Okay, cool.
Oh, perfect. Okay, yeah, that's great. That helps. Yeah, a lot of people make these. That helps. I'll just kind of look at it and look back at Kester. Do you know what's going on here?
Cool. No, I got nothing. Is there anything else on it? Or do you mind if I look at it?
Yeah, I'll hand it over to him.
Okay, cool. So is that just it? Just blink on one side, image on the other?
Correct. Give me an investigation check as you kind of
sure.
look over this thing.
And do investigation. That's history. 24?
Okay. Yeah, with the 24, as you hold it up, normally with any kind of printing or artwork on the note, there'd be like an impression, like a divot, but this paper is perfectly flat, almost as if the ink was laid into it or conjured onto it.
I'll just for just make sure no invisible ink bullshit's going on. I'll light a candle and hold the index card up to it.
Okay.
Roll card.
Yeah, so you're just kind of like shining a light against it.
Yeah. Just
Okay.
making sure.
Yeah, no additional lettering appears. Nothing happens to the card.
Alright, yeah. Snuff out the candle.
Okay.
Well, this is especially worrying, given what I was hoping to talk to you about.
What were you wanting to talk about?
Well, that, you probably noticed this already, but that bounty board, bounty for the wizard up in the hills is, well, someone most definitely found out you're around.
Oh, yeah, no, that's totally for me. I don't want to spend too much more time here, if I can get away with it.
Thankfully, our companions seem to have a certain drive to want to go up north, so maybe we can expedite that process in some way.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe leave sometime tomorrow if possible. That's what I'm
Sucks to have to leave behind so many good bounties. But safety first.
Yeah, it's a lot better than someone hanging you in the middle of town for entertainment.
Oh my god, I don't want to remember that.
Yeah. So yeah. Check your stuff. Make sure nothing of yours has been disturbed in here. Yours especially. Mine's not too incriminating.
Yeah. Point taken. I'm gonna do exactly what he says. I'm gonna look over my stuff.
Okay. Let's roll perception.
Perception. Ooh. This will be fun.
Okay.
5.
Yeah, you look over your stuff. You're having a hard time remembering exactly where you put things. Was that book just at that angle? Is that drawer, was that open? Did I not close it all the way? It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
You think you're good?
I think. Hopefully.
Alright. Don't want to spend too much time back here. Let's get back out in the main tavern. Spend time with our friends.
So while they were back there, what were the four of you doing?
I would like to have gotten out that bag of milk and just kind of investigated it and figured out what it's good for.
Okay. But you said bag of milk, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm just recalling the bag of milk. This was from the head shop, right? Or the okay. Yeah, give me an investigation
I thought
check.
milk was a code name.
It could be, but I, as a player, have no idea what it's a code name for.
Yeah, no, I mean it's you're not getting it. It's milk in a bag.
Does it smell nice?
I mean it's warm milk. Seems to not be not animal milk. It's a little more translucent than milk.
Okay.
It's fucking all
Okay.
milk. Goddamn.
Expecting to spend the night in this town, I'll walk up to the inn owner and try to get a bed.
Yeah, there's a middle-aged, stocky man behind the counter as you walk up, and he goes, "Oh, you're a strange one. Hello. What can I get for you?"
New to this area. My friends are staying here, so I figure I'll stay here too. So, how much would it be for a room?
Oh, 6 silver a night. We've got a large one with 4 beds, and we've got a couple small ones with 2. If you're really hot on cash, we have the stables. We got a couple of empty haystacks.
You know what? I'll take you up on that haystack. Not bad at all.
I didn't think you would, but yeah, okay. I guess that'll have to. I need a price for this. He looks over some books and he flips through. He says, 2 silver.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
I'll hand it over.
Yeah, I mean,
Where's it at?
there's not really a key. Just follow the door. He points over to his right. He says, "Just take that door first left. Your pick. Anyone you
I
want."
don't have to worry about a horse walking in or anything.
I mean, if it's already in there, you're welcome to try to like share a room. I do recommend you get your own stall. I'll try to advise prospective horses when you go back there, or when they go back there, to avoid stepping on the. What are you again? What you
I'm a warforged.
Where about is that from? Never heard of the warforged countries.
Oh, where am I from? An island. You don't need to worry about it. I don't know the island.
Oh, all right then. The island. I'll tell him to watch out for the big islander. Can't miss him.
Oh, thank you very much.
I was hoping for that.
Connor has walked into the bar, and I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah. So you going back now? Could I get you a drink? It's pretty early.
Yeah, I don't even have a concept of time. What time is it?
We'll call it like 6 p.m.
Oh, yeah. A little bit of drink would be good to share with my buddies. Let them do whatever they need to do, and I'll just sit here and wait, and I'll order a beer or something.
Okay. That's a pretty easy order for him to fill. He'll reach back, get you a mug, slide it across the table, and, he leans in. He says, "So what's your story, pal?"
Oh, you want to know more about me? Well, I was in a war. After that, I felt no need to kill again, but guess I'm back to that again.
I guess war really does forge a man.
Oh my god.
Oh, that hurt. That hurt.
Jokes to the players. That'd be great.
Can you get us to level 3 so I can become an assassin and kill this barkeep?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Do it now.
Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for joining us, but that is going to be the end of Delving in Deep.
Yeah.
Thank you all. Have a good night.
We can't keep going after this.
He is enamored by his own. He's literally slapping his own knee.
You're a funny one. Yeah. All right.
All right. What about?
Did I hear you say you had a room with 4 beds in it?
Hi, were you looking for the? Oh yeah, we have one of those. That's a golden night.
Hey guys, you wanna share this room? I got the dark elf in on it.
I think I'll just pay for my own room.
Oh, okay.
join
Well,
the party, Knox.
I'll split a room with you.
All right. So are we still getting the big one then?
Yeah, why not? We can have a party.
Yes.
Before that, though, I'm going to go get a drink as well. Why'd I get pushed?
Are you?
5
So the
silver
bartender walks over.
and a beer, please.
He stops. He turns around. Yeah, let me get you the beer. And he reaches over, fills it, pushes it over to you. Stops, thinks a minute. He sees this like light bulb. He gets this idea. He walks over. Oh, I didn't see you there, little. And he's looking over at Knox as if he's shorter than he actually is, like trying to look down on him. And he goes, little short today, I think. You sure you have the funds to pay? And he does the knee slapping thing again. He starts laughing at his own joke.
You know, I can always bring you down to my height. I have plenty of hammers to use.
He goes for the knees.
Can he reach the knees from down there?
It doesn't. Ankle biter.
No, that's
You're not helping, Joy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Gnomes are the ankle biters. Get it right.
Hey, my
Anyone can
granny
pump
wouldn't
those-
think that that's very nice.
Anyone can punt a gnome or a half. Only a giant can punt a dwarf.
I'd really like to see that. That sounds fantastic.
A horse
It's
might be able to punt a dwarf.
It's actually more serious than it sounds. Over 10% of all dwarf deaths every year come from giant kicking. You can prevent giant kicking.
Dwarves' fault for living in the damn mountains.
They live under the mountains.
Is that how cloud dwarfs are born?
I'd like to play a cloud
anyway.
dwarf.
I thought it was the.
I'd also like to play a cloud dwarf.
I thought it was
Sounds
the
amazing.
Azamar equivalent of a dwarf.
Oh, that sounds horrific. All right. So he gets you all a drink. The small rooms are 6 silver. The large one is a gold. There's only the one large one. He divvies out your key. He flips through a book and he writes in. He starts to write down a name and he goes, "What is the name? What are these under?" And he's looking over at Joy and Kieran.
Joy.
Joy. What about you, tall stuff?
Oh, it's J-Bo. Oh, you?
Taller than me.
He wasn't talking to either of you.
He's looking straight at the
Making another
dwarf,
joke.
and he's looking well above his head.
For you, my name is F.U. Sides.
Fusids, got it. Mr. Fusids, nice to have you here. Hope you can make it around again when you finish coming down from your high horses. In the clouds, because you got kicked by a giant. And the horses are high in the clouds, get it?
The best part of jokes is when you explain them.
A horse in the clouds be a Pegasus.
Ooh, he runs over and starts scribbling notes. Pegasus cloud dwarves, I like it.
Pegasus cloud dwarfs.
Did you ever hear the one?
Now.
Did you ever hear the one about the barkeep who made jokes all the time? Well, one time he just disappeared. Real hilarious, don't you think?
That doesn't sound like a joke. It sounds more like a murder mystery.
You could roll either a performance or an intimidation with that last line, Knox.
He's not gonna roll intimidate. He's just trying to like.
Oh yeah, performance or
this
your
guy.
choice. Your choice. I want to see how this hits home.
Fuck it, I got +1 to both. Just as I expected.
He says, I don't get it. Went a little over my head. What's that like?
Oh, you're
looks
getting
like he's
you're getting
volunteering.
mean.
This man's on fire.
This is where the barkeep starts dabbing.
He says, no, really, you're great. You're a fantastic specimen.
Sorry.
Lovely, really. Well, we are gonna be a little quiet here tonight. If you're wanting a quiet drink, well, a fantastic place to spend your evening. Does look like Slippy's has got all the attention tonight. They got. You know what? They got nothing going on over there. Have yourself a nice quiet drink over at the Three Ladies.
Wait a minute. I swear I saw a poster for Anthony Piles and his sick beats at Slippy's tonight.
Yeah, I mean, you know, he's not that big a deal. He's definitely, you know, I'd say he's about on Knox's level over there.
Oh, well, maybe we should check him out. What do you say, Knox? And Kia, don't you have a date tonight?
I do, and I was actually just about to ask. Is there a place that I could possibly wash up a bit?
Well,
like
we did just get a.
We can definitely bring the get you some heated water tub over there in the room. Baths will only run you about. Oh wait a minute, let me check. Prices at the 2 silver.
Okay, that's perfect. Thank you.
Mm.
And where's the nearest river?
Oh, no, we'll fill the water up. Just give us some time. Let me get on that. Actually, you don't have to carry a bucket to a river. That'd be a horrible service. We just send you with a bucket. Come on. And with that, you see him going to the back room. And he shouts, "We got bucket service in the big room." Comes back.
You
want to
go first? You got a date, Kia.
Yep. I'll go do that, and I'll head back to the room.
Okay. Now this is considering the recent events. This is going to be a good shower. Like, you are removing probably a fair amount of dirt and sea air from the rest of that. So while she's doing that, what is everybody else doing?
I begrudgingly accept a beer from this gentleman.
Yeah, have I gotten my beer yet?
He brings Joy the beer, and he's walking over to give Knox the beer, and he says, "Are you sure you're old enough to drink?"
He looks sideways at him, and he says, "Nah, I'm not sure. Ask me in 100 years. Oh, wait, you'll be dead by then."
"Oh, that's adorable, young man. All right, I'll look the other way just this once. I didn't see a thing." And he starts looking up over your head and puts the mug on the table. All right.
I can't wait for the enemies to lovers arc for this.
Shelton Kester, it's about that time. You come out.
Yeah. Step out into the bar, see everyone sort of hustled around the bar, and I'll try to find a spot to sit down next to someone.
Yeah. At the moment,
Just take a chair.
At the moment, it's a full bar. You can lean up against it. There's definitely space to stand on that end. The bartender comes over and he goes, "Hey, you two, what are we getting tonight?"
Got anything hard that I can sip?
Hard that you can sip.
Like a whiskey,
oh boy,
like a
do I!
Honestly, you should have known that that's where his sense of humor was going to go. He's been telling bad jokes all day.
How are we
I
supposed to know that?
I haven't been spending much time.
He goes back.
I've been spending a little bit too much time killing people for money.
He goes back, fills up a couple ales, and drops them in front of you and goes, "This one we call Rich's Special."
Take it. I'm just...
It's a dick.
You're not even my type.
All right.
Oh,
Anybody gonna do
Just
anything
an-
in the? Go ahead. Sorry.
I was to say, just an ale will be fine.
1 ale. All right then. He brings it over, and you guys have a. Yeah, I mean, you're sitting at the bar having a little bit of ale. Kia's taking a shower or a bath. You'll finish up. Would you like rotating through baths? Is that the? Okay. All right.
Me next.
You get back, and the Yeah, I mean, there's still bathwater. It's not particularly warm.
I'd rather have fresh water. I don't want to get that elf rot.
It'll be another. He'll charge you another 2 silver for it.
That's fine. I'm
right.
fully prepared to pay for my own bath.
All right.
The second Joy stands up, I take her seat. By the way.
Oh, absolutely. We'll even like rotate the people. There you go.
Barkeep. I see everybody else is getting clean. I should probably do the same. That horse stall got any running water?
We don't have any running water, but we do got a couple of horse brushes.
Never done that before. I don't think that's gonna be
We
good.
we can bring the bucket service into the stables.
I'll wait for the tub.
All right. I would love to just role play this tavern shower rotation for like the next hour. I'm having a blast. But
we should do things.
Yeah. Let's get to those sick beats.
Yes.
All right. So let's see. We're going to. We have another tavern to go to.
So many taverns.
I have all the Where's my other tavern?
Also, by the way, I'm trying to like watch windows and be mindful of the time because I do have a shop I want to go to at a certain time of night.
What time of night would that be? Would it happen to be between 2 and 3?
Yeah.
It might just be.
Might just be.
Casey.
All right. So let's go over here, and we have this wonderful ability to just drag your characters.
Darkness. That's a lot of darkness.
It is a lot of darkness.
Yeah.
Give it just a second.
Oh.
Whoa.
It did a thing.
Ta-da!
That's 2 casters. I don't need 2 casters.
Sure you do.
We only need 1 caster.
And it occurs to me that I don't have nearly enough like
I'll make
commoners
you change your mind eventually.
Oh,
in
that's
here.
a lot of commoners.
Some commoners. Some. There
Is
you go.
that Jacksepticeye in the corner? Hey, move the thing up so people can see Jacksepticeye in the corner. If they can't see it on stream, Casey.
What is going on?
Holy shit, that is Jacksepticeye.
Who is Jacksepticeye?
Jacksepticeye's in the top right.
Did I pick a character like a random Google image of something that already existed heavily?
I mean, that looks exactly like Jacksepticeye.
You have to
That's
send me.
really
I can see it.
Can you send me a link to Jack's? Like, who are we talking about?
The YouTuber.
Oh,
Yeah, Irish YouTuber.
is there an Irish YouTuber that looks just like this? Okay,
Yes.
that is like Google image. Like I'm finding something that looks right. But I
Yeah,
guess.
that looks just like him.
All right, 1 second. Let me do a Google search.
No, leave it. It's
Don't
fine.
change it.
No, I'm not gonna
It is
change it. I just
amazing.
want to see this character.
You just
Okay,
need to be,
that's
you need to
okay.
be-
I mean,
you have to be overly stereotypical in your accent with him, and it has to be Irish now.
Yes. Please.
I can't do accents that actually mimic real accents. Like this, that's not my talent.
Oh man.
All right, he has a voice already. Can't practice it for like.
Yeah, he's got the voice to drop sick beats.
He's really just a,
he appears in the map screen on the video. You searching it up appears on the map screen.
Wait, say it again.
You searching him appears on the map screen in the Twitch stream.
Oh, it drops down just low enough to see the search. Oh no, when I switched over, yeah, okay, that's fair. Yeah, probably shouldn't use Chrome to search up Jack something. All right, we're good. We are having a fantastic time. Actually, everybody here is having a fantastic time. As you walk in, it is packed. There's limited space at the bar. There are limited free tables, and Anthony Piles is. I mean, maybe. I guess 6 beats. We'll go 6 beats. Is a great way to explain it. So you walk in, the atmosphere is people talking. Drinks are being served. Everybody seems to be having a good time. It's about 7, 8 o'clock at night now, and Anthony has kind of pushed aside. It looks like he's pushed aside the tables. He's got a lute. He's strumming on, and he is singing I'm wrestling with my original image of what he does, and then the word "sick beats." Because I don't know how you do sick beats in fantasy music. So let's say he's like tapping his foot, and he's got like a good like drum. He's got a drum. We'll say he's a double instrument guy. He's got a good bass drum going, and he's strumming the lute.
Does he have one of those like drum acoustic box things that he's sitting on?
Ooh, I haven't seen those. What do those look like?
Uh,
I mean, really, if you want to go fantasy, you just sort of have to take a book from backwoods country. Maybe he's just beating on like a big tub basin, and that's his bass drum.
But he's definitely doing it with He's got the lute, he's got the bass drum, and he's singing. And he's singing about, and you catch it very quick, sailing. And just coming from a place emotional from him, emotional to him. And it carries in the weight and the tone of his words, and as the song goes, the volume in the crowd hushes, and you feel yourself being drawn in to this tale of open sea exploration, sailing without restraint, seeing everything the world has to offer. What do y'all do?
Table?
Did you try to find a table? Yeah, Kester's right.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go sit over on that bench by the cat.
Yeah, there does seem to be some standing space over there. And we'll say that long table's what's your table? Yeah, just go and move around. There's a table open. You guys find pulling some tables together. You manage to get some space. It takes actually give me just go and give me a good athletic check to pull tables together. I want to know how much disturbance you make. Do you scrape it across the floor? Do you pick it up nice and easy? It's the simple stuff that make me happy.
God, I'm not even. Someone else roll. I'm not even gonna roll.
I'm doing it.
Oh, Larry!
And it is. No, he has. He has no sense of awareness as he's just walking in. He's getting the song's going. And he gets his table. Says, he's just scraping against wood sounds.
Let me help you with that.
J-Bo, never mind.
And it is
so. Oh, we're supposed to be quiet. Gotcha.
It's so obstructive that the music, he loses the beat, and he stumbles over the string. And he looks over in your direction. It takes a moment before he picks it back up.
I'm sorry.
Larry, you threw off his groove.
Who's Larry?
I mean, J-Bo.
Fuck the hell.
I'm playing chat.
Okay. All right. So,
oh no.
Not only does he pick up the tune quickly, he starts incorporating your party into the lyrics.
Oh my God! Oh no! Is this guy diss tracking us?
He's added you in as members of his crew, and he's brought you in, and he's describing you very fluently as he's shooting out. He's like, "Hey, thanks for joining me. These are the members of the sailing crew." And he starts strumming, and he starts telling a tale of how you find a lost island, undiscovered by the maps, undiscovered by Chrolome and the Navy. And the beat starts picking up, and the crowd starts to sway, and he'll continue his performance. I don't need to do the whole song, right? It was good, and you liked it, and then he keeps going.
I don't know. I feel like I need to hear the whole song.
Hey, you have to become a musician right now, Casey.
Tell us more about our future.
So, as you were sitting here kind of listening to the song, anything else you're doing in the first few moments of getting settled in?
I scan the bar to see if there's any activities like darts or old school beer pong.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and roll me a D100. Let's see if there's bar sports happening. There is. You do that a long board with the salt on it. You get a little disc. It's like bowling. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Am I just?
Yes, it's like the.
Somebody help me out.
Ice.
Yeah, there's you set up little bowling pins, and you got this little puck, and you slide it across.
Oh.
Yeah. That's what you got.
It's that.
Shoot, what is that?
J-Bug's gonna check it out and try it. I've never seen it before.
Yeah, there's two people.
That's shuffleboarding, right?
It's kind of there's a name for it. I've always wanted to learn how to play it because it looks really cool, but I just didn't know what to do.
Yeah, they've got that at the bar I always go to. I've never played it.
Yeah, so you go over there and there's two people moving the puck around. They're sliding it back and forth, and they look up to you. One of them says, "Oh, hey there, big fella. You looking to play?"
Yeah, it looks real fun. Could I have a try?
Oh, absolutely. Hey, just go ahead and we play for drinks here. Get yourself a drink, put it on the table. You know, it's like reserving your spot.
Yeah, I run over and run back as fast as I can.
Yeah. The barkeep, you'll
Excitedly.
drop down a silver piece. They'll give you your mug. You put it down, and they finish playing. And what you see is and I'm going to make up my imaginative version of this game, but they're taking the puck. It's about chest level, and they're leaning in, and they got their hand on it, and they're sliding across. Think like air hockey, and it slides and spins to the other side, and it smacks pins, and they go back and forth until one of them finishes clearing off the other side of the board. He slams his hand down on the table and shouts in victory. The loser steps aside and says, "I think it's your turn, fella. Did you pick up how this is done?"
I think so. We'll see.
He'll help set it up. So what we're gonna do for this game, since we're playing D&D, we're gonna have you roll a D12, and there are 12 pucks on each side. You may add your dexterity modifier to that roll.
Okay.
So D12 plus what is
4.
it? 4. Okay.
So add 4 to that. So
Okay.
6.
So you run the puck down the other side, and it glides over, strikes right in the middle, and the kind of the bowling pin pucks separate. You clear half the board. The guy on the other side goes,
"That's good, right?"
That's a pretty good start. All right. He rolls it back, and he throws the puck down the other side, knocking off 7 pins, putting him one ahead of you. He goes, "Whew! All right. This is a game. And he settles in. You're up.
All right. Here's a windup. I think I figured this out.
And then so 9.
Oh yeah. Okay. So you throw it. You slam the puck down. It goes through at blazing speed. Hits dead center. It ricochets each of the pucks off another puck, and they go not just flying into there's like a pocket goal in the end, but a couple of them fly off the other end and slam onto a table. He starts chasing them down, and he goes, "I think both of those drinks are yours, then, friend. Good job."
Awesome. I don't want both. Friends.
Can I play a game against Jabo? Come over and put a drink down?
That's up to Jabo.
Yeah, Jabo, you want to take me on one of those?
Oh, sure. Double or nothing.
Kia, do you
Okay.
see a date?
I'll look around for Dory, like just scan the room.
Yeah. As you look around, you see a perception check. That's how this works. All right. With a 14, you start looking around kind of the stairs and the other tables. And you see the back of Dory's head, which he pretty clear profile. He's a bigger gentleman. He's actually still wearing his blacksmith like apron. You can see like tied on the back. And he's kind of leaning in a chair, and he's sweating a bit. There's no way he didn't notice you. It occurs to you as your entire party like made a scene. He's definitely been there the whole time, and he seems a little nervous. Like his back is directly 180 to you. Yeah, that's what's going on.
Yeah, I see him.
Oh, you should go and say hi.
I should, and I will head on over.
All right.
I'm gonna order a beer.
All right.
Nox is gonna try and pet this cat.
All right. So let me get animal handling from Nox. Let me get
This will go great.
a D12 each from Shelton Jabo.
Adding our decks, right?
Yes. And you have a
So
you have a
14.
cat that is very into your beard.
And 13.
So I got 14. You got 13.
There aren't 14 or 13 pucks. You both cleared the board in one hit, and you're gonna have to roll again. The cat is hesitant at first as you kind of wander over. You get down, squatting down to its level. You put the bottom of your palm out. It sniffs the palm and slowly begins to purr as it rubs against your hand and your ankle. Go ahead and roll again, guys. I see a 5 and a 6. Says you're very close.
I give up. Take my drinks.
Said 6. You have 1 left on the board, so
if you roll anything but a 1, I think you're fine. Oh, absolutely. You smack that last puck and it just flies off the table, rolls on the floor. You now have 4 beers, Shelton.
Yeah.
For the price of 2.
Yeah, and I'll take them over. I'll set 2 in front of Kester.
Free drinks.
2. All right.
Best house.
So.
Yeah, Jabo paid for them.
Kia, you stand up and you wander over to Dory?
Yep.
Okay.
Is the seat taken?
He jumps. He's a bit startled. And he turns over and he goes, hello. Give his voice again. Hello there. No, I think I was saving it for you.
All right. And I will sit down.
Hope another woman walks up and does the same thing.
Oh, that would be great.
Even if I had thought about it and if that was the plan, I can't do it anymore.
Oh, sorry. I'll never do that again.
Yeah. No, please do. You guys gave me the greatest ideas, and I get to pretend they were mine the whole time. All right, so as you sit down, he kind of shuffles, and he's listening to the music. And Anthony's shifted over now to a tone about fighting off pirates in the sea, swashbuckling and heroics. And he's about to lean in and say something when there's a scream from the outside, from the streets. Two screams. People start to yell and shout, and there's general panic coming from it, from outside. And Anthony begins this. He puts his instrument down. The crowd goes quiet, and they begin looking around.
Let's go take a look.
Yeah, I guess that's our call. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go take a look.
For the
I
door.
was like low key hoping the party hadn't heard it over the music.
No, we're ruining your date.
Sorry. Better look next time.
Knox will turn to the cat and be like, "Be here when I return. I wish to continue petting."
And as you guys leave, you'll notice Anthony grabs a pair of swords from a guitar case and begins to walk out too.
Yeah, I'll be like finishing the beer I was on, and then like the full one I'll just drop on someone else's table.
I'll like stand up and just, sorry, Dory, I'll be right back.
Proceeds to die.
Yep.
I will look around for someone to hold my beer, and since I find nobody, I will finish it, and then I will leave.
I like to imagine Joyce going to the door with the beer still, and she's standing out watching it, like just. All right, so you are seemingly the only, like, a bunch of people run to the windows and start looking out, but you seem to be the crew that's moving straight to the door. And we're gonna transition. And I'm going to make sure that everybody at home can see it.
I don't like that.
All right. So as you walk out, the light lit by, or the streets lit by the torchlight. The streets lit by the torchlights. There are several people fleeing. Those are these tokens here. The little dwarfs are citizens of Jellicoy. The screams coming from the middle of the road, Joy, you recognize as Kelly who
Kelly?
is fallen down and backpedaling away from a horse. A horse with swarms of beetles and maggots
Fuck.
moving through its neck and flank as it takes a cautious, not cautious, it takes an aggressive step forward, neighing violently and then shaking off some beetles and maggots. Roll initiative.
Here we go.
Don't forget to click on your character.
Oh, god dang it.
God dang it.
Darn
You
it.
said it just as I hit.
I clicked on my character, but I guess it didn't care.
Oh, I like that.
No, you came up for me.
Oh, hey, I rolled the same thing.
Oh, it did. Okay, never mind.
All right, we're gonna roll a couple.
Wait, what do you?
I'm a nice solid 10.
How do you? I don't.
What are you looking to do? So you click your character and click the initiative button.
How do you click your character?
With your mouse.
My character? You mean the thing that says my name?
The token. Click your
the
token. Yeah, the token, and then on your character sheet, you click the initiative button, and that'll.
I love that the swarm of rot grubs got a negative 0.93 for initiative.
Do you want me to re-roll mine and so that I'm at least on the board, or?
Yeah, re-roll it and then just tell me what it would have been.
Okay.
And I'll handle it from there. And then
Did
I'll
it go this time? Yeah, I was a 10.
make sure
so...
I can kind of see that order. Oh, was it a 10 still, or?
Yeah. Before it was a 10. Now it's an 11.
Looks like that's not gonna matter, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave it at that. We're gonna sort that by descending. All right. So pushing past, and the first one to react is gonna be the musician. Anthony moves forward, and he reaches out for Kelly's arm, and he says, "Madame," and starts to pull her back. And he'll pull her a couple feet back with his remaining movement. Jabo.
Oh, let's do this again, and I start running in.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, right there. Whoops. I think I went to 1 too many.
That's right. It's an arbitrary distance from the back of the...
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
And then I'll use my longbow.
Please do. So you pull back the longbow. Actually, I should probably pull up all the sheets.
You said hits, right?
Yeah, no, it's a hit. You're definitely hit. There's not a lot of armor on this. We'll call it infested horse. All right, so 12 points of damage. You watch as Jabo pulls back a longbow, lets loose an arrow that hits the jaw of the creature, flies out the back of the neck, and causes the force of the blow to the horse shivers violently. With that, it's going to be Swarm of Beetles' turn. My favorite character, Swarm of Beetles.
Of a bucket of water.
Of a bucket of water. The swarm's going to, flying out from the neck and scrambling onto the ground, start to swarm over Jabo. It's going to make a weapon attack. Does a 15 hit?
No, my armor class is 17.
Okay. They do swarm in your space, and they're trying to find leverage and bite, but something about the makeup of your flesh, they're unable to find pierce. Pierce? They're not able to pierce. We'll go with that. Shell.
So I'm gonna turn to Joy. I'm just gonna say, that thing you did last time that killed all the bugs inside it, can you do that again?
I can try.
All right.
I can try, but I can only do it once.
It'll be worth it. And I'm gonna hold my action for someone to get next to the horse, and I'm gonna shoot it with my short bow.
And I'm going to tell you that I can't find my token, so I rolled initiative, and it was 7.
Your token is right
Under mine, yeah.
Right next
here.
to Nox.
I will roll it, and
Okay,
then I will
can't
give you a
click
7.
on it.
You're fine. I will figure out why.
That's because
at
you
some point.
currently have it set to measure.
I don't know what.
You need to click on the mouse tool on the top left.
I appreciate all of you nerds.
All right.
Appreciate you too.
All right, Shell. What are you doing with your turn?
I was gonna hold my action for someone to get next to the horse and shoot with a short bow.
Okay. Got it. Nox.
All right, Nox is going to move up next to the horse.
Okay.
Moving all 25 feet, right here in between Kelly and it. Bonus action, I'm going to use my last spell slot, because we haven't long rested, to do a Searing Smite.
Okay.
All right, and here's a whack with the Warhammer.
Say a few words, and your Warhammer begins to glow red hot as you take a swing at the Warhorse.
Fuck.
A 9 will miss as he pulls his head back out of the way and snaps violently in your direction. The tip of the hammer still red hot from the spell.
And then my held action shot.
Yep, please do. Hey, Lionhead Gaming, thanks for the host with 22 viewers. Say hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Got here just in time to watch me nat 1.
We have a nat 1.
Play for the world.
Nice.
If you'll excuse me, I'm gonna lay face down on the floor now.
Yeah, you deserve it.
Thank you.
I didn't think you actually would.
No, he's done that on stream before, on his own streams. I didn't think he'd do it on Casey's stream.
Oh, that's fine. That's great. I think I heard a thud. Is he okay?
Yeah, should be fine.
All right. Kieran.
Yeah, I'm gonna get into this little spot right there next to that horse and unsheath my rapier and do an attack at it.
Okay. So you charge up to this infested horse, beetles and maggots spewing out of it. You pull out the rapier and you go in for a stab. 14 will hit.
Excellent.
As you pierce through the flesh.
And I'm also gonna action surge.
Please do. Please do.
Does a 24 hit?
I believe a 24 hits. All right. So you take the rapier, you plunge into the horse. The flesh gives way easily as beetles begin to swarm on the outside of the horse's flesh. Now that you're this close, around the horse, draped over the horse, is a tarp. That you recognize from the stall earlier. Seems to be the same horse. As you pull back and you stab it again, its flesh giving way to more beetles and maggots.
Yeah, I'm going to shout to the party, "It's the horse from earlier!"
I thought that horse was dead.
It was!
It's undead.
I was pretty sure I killed it good.
Well, it's back.
Anthony shouts back in your direction, "I think it's still dead." All right. Kelly will use her turn to get up and dash away as several other patrons begin to dash but stop and turn now that you're here to watch the conflict. You notice now several patrons or people. They're not patrons, not patroning anything. But they are...
is a tequila, Casey.
And a Harry Potter spell, right?
Patronus.
There you go. Couple people in the streets, and they don't look so good. Definitely look like they have beetles working on their bodies.
Oh, lovely.
Joy.
I'm gonna move. How far can I move? Can I move to here?
You can move 30 feet, I believe. Yeah.
Let's see. And how far away am I? Oh wait, that's the thing I can measure. I
That's
learned this today.
Yep.
Also,
then you
I
have
just
to go
wanna
back
take
to
a
your
moment-
mouse.
I want to take a moment. Every time you say Patron, it just makes me think of Al Capone.
I think of the alcohol.
I'm thinking of tequila, and now I want a margarita.
Al Patron. Tequila extraordinaire entrepreneur. Just going to have to purge the whole town now. I like the way this this man is thinking. Calling. Yep.
Who wants to be Arthas?
Hey Jabo, you might be right in the way. I don't think I can get close enough.
You have it. It has a reach, and you can get there. You're just gonna have to be next to a friend.
You can be behind.
You can stand on those beetles. The beetles aren't blocking your.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll go there.
All right. So
That way I do the least amount of damage to my friends.
remembering the strategy from before as you blasted the beetles, Go ahead and roll the ability so I can check your. Okay, so you go over there and you stand. You throw your arms out again as thunder, a thunderous force pushes out from around you. And I need everyone. I need Jabo, Nox, and Kia to make a Constitution saving throw.
Why would we?
Actually,
good.
Point of order.
Please.
Just about cubes. Oh.
Yeah.
Joy. When you cast a cube spell, you're actually on one of the faces of the cube, so it'd be the 15 feet.
Each creature originating from you.
Yeah, if you look at the PHP, you are on the middle of a face of a cube when you cast cube spells.
Yeah, I'll take it. Same thing still happens. So ignoring your Constitution saving throws.
Oh, it was really good too.
It was pretty fantastic. But she steps forward and she uses the thunderous force that sweeps forward as the beetles. You watch as their shells harden for a moment, vibrate, and push the force back at you.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Whoa.
Guys, this isn't good.
I think they're learning.
Now the maggots, goodbye. They're gone.
Bye, maggots.
But I need you to make a Constitution saving throw from your own ability.
Womp womp womp. Constitution.
Okay, so roll 2d8 and you'll take half of that damage as the force of your thunderous strike is shot back in your direction.
Did she not hit the horse then?
The horse, thank you, will take the full damage. The horse will take 7 as it rears back and neighs. And the maggots are gone. The beetles you're standing on top of. The warhorse looks a bit beaten up.
Is that 3 or 4?
That is
Does it
3.
round up or down?
It rounds down. The warhorse neighs and it pulls back its hooves and it attempts to smash down on top of you, Joy.
Hey, watch it.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, Joy.
That's what I get for rolling in the open.
Oh, Joy has 17 health.
Exactly 17.
I don't have exactly 17 because I just took 3 from my own spell.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
The hooves comes down, and you watch as they hit her in the head, and they pull her straight to the ground, smashing against the earth, and back up into the hoof, back down into the ground as her body goes limp, her legs twisting around behind her, and the beetles begin to swarm over top of her.
Oh.
Kester.
That's Jesus. Yeah, can't help with that one. Can't help you there. I'm just gonna load the crossbow and take a shot at the warhorse.
Okay.
Try to expedite this process a bit.
Take a nap. Let the beetles be your blanket. Ugh.
Oh, Jesus.
Stay warm.
That's a nah.
Yeah, that won't hit as the crossbow bolt goes wide through the air. All right, so Anthony gonna join into the fight. He's got both swords in their sheath in his hand. He'll pull out the long sword and he'll come forward to make an attack two-handed. 14 will hit, and he'll do 8 points of damage as it connects into the neck of the horse, and you watch the flesh begin to hang loose as its head wobbles a bit back and forth, letting out another, like a gargly. And
disgusting.
More maggots, maggot corpses, bodies, plunge and fall from the wound he created. Yeah, this is awesome. I love this horse.
I don't.
A Jabo.
This horse can go away.
I took a look at Joy and instantly put my hand on her. You don't go down with me around.
And then curing wounds.
Okay.
So 1d8 plus my wisdom modifier, which is a +3. So 11.
All right. You reach down, and a glowing light encompasses your hand and washes over Joy. You watch as beetles were starting to work their way into the clothing You wake up, Joy, and you're able to shake them off. For the most part, you're still sitting in beetles.
I'm at -3 health.
No, you're at 11.
You're at 11 health now.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, he just healed you for 11 points. As you come to, you feel the beetles beginning to swarm around under your clothing as they're attempting to bite. They will deal 11 points of damage, and
Oh my god!
You come to as a moment of relief, followed by anxiety and pain as you feel dozens of small bites pierce into your flesh, and you lose consciousness again.
Wait. Thunderwave pushes things 10 feet away. Are you telling me that these beetles didn't get moved?
These beetles did not get moved. But the horse did get moved. And then probably came right back because it was his turn. Thank you for the reminder. A very painful hug. It's a loving, tiny, biting embrace.
Wait, so am I back down to 0?
You're at exactly 0, so you're not dying, but you are unconscious. Honestly, that feels like the best place to be if beetles are swarming you, just not awake.
I'm gonna sleep right through it.
The nightmares.
What
Shell.
happens to the mummies?
I'll switch out for my rapier. Switch from.
They're really voting for your death here.
Right?
Rude.
How rude. All right, go ahead.
Wow.
Yeah, you
Rolled
bring
a
out the
2 on the
rapier.
dice this time and a 1 on the dice last time.
Definitely this horse. It's hard to tell if it's hanging on to life because you look at this and you go, well, it's going to die any second now, but it's already dead. Its neck is doing weird things. But missing it was unfortunate as Nox Stonefire. It's your turn.
Swinging at this thing. The horse.
Yeah, I mean, I hoped. I mean, you could swing at the beetles.
Oh no!
Oh no!
As you rear back and you go to plunge the hammer head first into the horse, you connect, but you slide your hand and the hammer slides into the horse as a swarm of beetles wrap around the hammer. You pull your hand back without the hammer.
Oh god, those guys.
Tia.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do another stab, I guess.
Okay. That one will miss.
Yeah.
As you try to find the right openings, he's swaying and moving in this really dysfunctional manner. You're having a hard time pinning him down. All right, yep. Kelly will come over here and start trying to administer first aid. Joy, you're fine. No death saving throw. You are unconscious.
Hey.
All right. The warhorse will. I'm going to choose a random person. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It will attack Kia.
Rude.
How rude. I assume an 18 hits.
Yeah.
All right, 11 points of damage as its back hoof. He rears up with his hind legs and smacks you right in the gut.
An 18 will hit everyone but me.
That's fair. I'm glad he didn't swing at you. Guess I'm not glad. I'm not trying to kill you. Kester.
I don't know about that.
Are you
unconvinced?
Unconvinced, yes. Ready to the crossbow, load another shot. We'll take another shot at that warhorse, because not the beetles. 24.
Yeah, no, that'll hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Sweet. For 8.
Yep. The crossbow bolt plunges into the flesh of the horse as it stumbles back before its legs give out and it falls over to the ground. And it is out of there. All right. Anthony's going to look around, and he's going to run over to Joy and start trying to stomp out beetles.
Careful where you're stomping.
I'm trying, but they're swarming everywhere.
Can I just start stabbing beetles with my dagger?
They still have an
really?
attack.
I know.
They will miss Jabo. Or he'll miss, but
All
Jabo
right.
can go.
Let's try this again.
Cure wounds.
One more time.
One more time. One more time. The beetles go right after him. Is the thing.
It glitched for a minute. So 10 hit points.
10. All right. You wake up again, George. You come to as you feel itchy and little legs rolling all over you, and now it's the beetles' turn. They're gonna go again, and they're gonna try to bite you.
Of course they are.
Don't drop her. I can't do it again.
Quick, somebody put that milk in my mouth. I don't know
All
what
right.
it does.
So here's the thing. You're up, right? She's still up. But
I'm up.
you're up. You're not. You don't pass back out, but you took 8 more damage, and you now feel them trying to burrow into your flesh.
This is awful. I want to get out of here.
Make a whiz save.
not there. Shell, what do you want to do? She needs some milk. You're right. If only we had milk.
Well, I got milk right here in my pocket.
I'm gonna try maximizing chance that I'll actually hit and just switch to dual wielding daggers and try it. And I got 2 shots now.
Okay. Yeah, that'll hit.
All right.
7 points of damage.
Sneak attack, I assume.
Yeah, please do. Yeah, you think a swarm of beetles would be immune to sneak attack, but you just kind of like shish kebab several beetles at once. 13 points of damage. They're still there, but they are significantly less in number. Yeah, that'll hit.
And this, I'll just roll a d4 because I don't have an offhand dagger stat.
Okay.
So.
All right.
Nice.
You get one more. You like big old scoop of beetles, slice in half, and then you go, and you get one beetle stuck on the end of your thing, and it's moving around, wiggling.
Just like put it down and step on it to get it off the dagger.
Oh, absolutely. Nox, what would you like to do?
Nox is taking his hammer back out of the warhorse.
Yeah.
And going to swing at these beetles.
All right.
Oh god, your smite is still active too.
Yeah, go for it. That'll miss. Yeah, you smack the ground. The hammer's still red hot, unable to find purchase with an enemy.
I haven't rolled higher than. Wait, no, there was 1 for the animal handling. I got a cat friend, and that's all I got.
You do have a cat
Well,
friend.
that's all you really need.
In fact, as you mentioned cat friend, you notice the cat is batting around dead beetles. Just a few feet behind.
Stay away from those. They're not good.
And it gets one in its mouth and starts to chew it.
The cat's gonna be the next enemy.
Yep, we're gonna fight a cat now.
All right.
Why would you take all the good things away from me?
I haven't taken anything from you. Cats bite things. You know, we'll see what happens. I don't know.
You skipped me.
I did. It's your turn, Kia.
Yeah. Joy, don't move, and I'm gonna try and rapier a
All right.
beetle.
Oh,
Yeah. No, that's a hit in a beetle. All right, you pull in and you slice through several of the beetles. That last one scurrying away as you pick up your boot and you squish it. There are no more beetles that are not currently attached to Joy.
Yeah, we still have to worry about the people up above, the dwarves.
Oh, yeah.
But there are still beetles attached to Joy. Joy, it is your turn.
I'm gonna try and shake him off. Get him off!
Yeah,
Get him off!
absolutely.
Please, just no.
Let's call this a acrobatics check. You kind of shiver and shake and shimmy. All right, that'll be enough. As you get them off, you start shaking out of your clothes. You're stepping on beetles. You can't shake the feeling that there's like still a beetle there, but you can't for the sake if you find it.
Yeah.
Probably your mind playing tricks on you.
I think it might play tricks on me for a while.
All right, with that, let's see. The warhorse can leave the initiative. The beetles can leave the initiative. What is it? You all can give me your next round of actions. We actually don't need to be. We can drop the initiative. What are you doing?
Sparing the dying that lady up in the top right.
Okay.
I'm gonna check on Kelly.
Let me go ahead and roll a few d20s for her.
I'm going to investigate
All right.
the horse.
She's fine. Yeah, you're able
She
to
got
stabilize
herself
her.
up.
With 1 hit point. As you walk over there, she goes,
That looks like it hurts.
To be fair, I'm ruining things now because I don't like to use death saving throws for NPCs, and now I've started to. But yeah, you managed to get over there to stabilizer.
Sorry, everyone will forget by episode 5.
They will. Forget it. Until you guys like fail to save this one NPC and you're accusing me of death saving throws, it's gonna be a. All right. So what is everybody doing?
I want to investigate the horse.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
I think I want to go to Herbs and things and get something that'll make me feel better. I'm not really feeling very good right now.
Well, could you get me some?
This has a lot of those.
Alright.
There was other people that were being attacked by beetles too, right?
There were the one up here was being swarmed by a handful of beetles. Not a full swarm. Looks like remnants of a beetle attack. Did you look
I'll
over there?
investigate him, make sure he has none on them left,
go
or
ahead.
kill them all.
Give me an investigation check. And with that 13 investigation, Kester, you get up there and you begin kind of examining this horse. It is dead. It wasn't undead. Give me a medicine check.
Yep.
Jabo, you don't find any more beetles. It does look like Kelly smashed them for the most part. And she does seem to be breathing. With that medicine check, it looks like beetles were attaching themselves to what you would consider like key muscle points in the horse.
Right, so it's like a parasitic control thing kind of thing.
Yes. Yeah, that's kind of your instinct here.
Okay, that's scary. Cool.
Disturbing, yeah.
Yeah. So I'll relay that to the party. We got like the bugs, or it's not like maggots that eat the dead body, although those are probably there. It's more like they're controlling it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
Yeah.
So we gotta gut them and cut them in pieces, like how you do when you hunt.
Yeah, I guess that would definitely work. Probably.
Well,
Either that, or
burn
we'd have a
burn
bunch
the
of crawling
bodies.
hands, which might be even worse.
I still have some time left on my smite, correct?
Sure, I think it's like a minute.
Yeah. As soon as they start mentioning that, the bugs and stuff, I'm gonna pull my warhammer out and just like,
Do we still need the horse corpse?
Oh, really?
No.
Anthony
Just-
shrugs.
Wait,
and
no.
set it
let
on
me-
fire.
Oh.
Okay,
I asked.
you reach
No,
back.
I was gonna,
Go ahead.
no, I was gonna like step back before Nox
Okay.
set it on fire, and then it happened. It's like, never mind.
You reach back and smack the horse with the hammer, hoping to light it on fire. Roll me the attack and damage.
3 net ones again.
Sorry.
I mean, that's
the
at
damage
advantage.
from the hammer.
Yep.
And then here's the damage from the fire.
Yep.
And then the dead body needs to make a con save.
Oh, so it gets hit with the fire. It takes the full damage from the force. It just doesn't go up in flames. You smack it.
It does start on fire. It has to make a con save every turn because it is on fire, or it puts itself out.
Okay.
That's how Searing Smite works.
For how long? Or is a rounds thing?
It's 1 minute until
Okay.
it puts itself out.
All right, so it'll burn.
Or
It'll
until-
burn for a minute. It'll burn for a minute. You'll see the things begin to char up, and maggots on the inside popping occasionally and sizzling. But they do seem to be all corpses of maggots. There's nothing alive and moving on the inside. Anthony.
Just in case.
Oh, go ahead, please.
Just in case with the process. Let me just make sure. And I pull out my short sword and start hacking it into pieces.
Anthony will look at the group and he'll say, "Sounds like y'all have seen this one before."
There was a griffin earlier today, I guess.
You were the folks with the griffin. I heard about that. Right here. This was you.
Yes.
Yeah, and this horse was a casualty of it, and look, it's back.
Yeah, I think it wanted some revenge. I killed it this morning.
And it knocked you out. Twice.
It did seem to target you.
Twice. It would be real nice to get something that makes me feel better.
Yeah.
Oh, you looking for some of that which ails you? He starts going through a pack and he says, Well, I have this, and he holds out a small red vial.
What is it?
This one will close up those wounds and push anything out. I hope.
I would love to have that.
He holds his hand out and he says, "Anthony Piles, nice to meet you."
Juniper Joy. You can call me Joy.
Oh, that's such a joy.
Ain't it though?
Y'all is making a name for yourself. You had something to do with that fire too.
Oh yeah, someone tried to light Tiffany's on fire while we were having breakfast.
I will try to very discreetly tap Kester on the pocket where he put the note card.
Okay. Slide a hand check. It's not a hard task. Everybody's otherwise engaged, so you can do it at advantage.
Okay, well, I don't need it.
You're fine. Yeah, that's Kester, someone's trying to steal your pocket.
Damn it,
Yeah, I'm just trying to bring your attention to the note card that you pocketed earlier.
Yeah. He's turning to each one of you, and he's holding out his hand. He's saying, "Anthony Piles." Trying to
I guess
shake
I am closest. Yeah.
hands. Yeah,
Definitely,
okay. Holds out the Kester. Yeah.
Kester Drake.
Nice to meet you. Well, that's you, big man. What's your name? He holds his hands out to Jabo.
Oh, name's Jabo. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, you too, big fella. Oh, ain't you just the most fiercest dwarf I've ever seen? Hi, I'm Anthony Piles. And he holds out his hand to Nox.
Nox.
That's a mighty fine hammer you got there. Did you make that yourself?
This one? This was forged by my father for my smithy.
Oh, he sounds like a fantastic fella. He turns over to Shelt. He says, "Hi, I'm Anthony Piles."
Kelvin.
Oh, nice to meet you, Kelvin. It's a mighty fine bow work. And you do not see this shade of elf this far south. Hello, I'm Anthony Piles.
Hi, Anthony. I'm Kiaran Zoland.
Hey, y'all not looking for, See, I'm trying to put together a crew, and you guys are just the right amount of awesome this side of Jellicoy.
Right. Awesome. That's definitely what I'd describe my performance there.
Oh, your performance was A+ spectacular there, Nox.
What are you putting together a crew for, Anthony?
Oh, trying to get the last bit of funds together, purchase the old Pixie there down at the docks, and I'm just gonna set sail. Can't do the loan though.
You're gonna purchase the Pixie?
I'm purchasing the Pixie.
Yeah. No, as soon as he mentioned he's gonna buy the Pixie, Nox perks up.
Excuse me. Would you happen to need a shipwright?
No.
He's real good.
Should we know where he's going before we choose?
It's a ship.
Are you okay, Nox? You seem a little excited.
Nox pulls out a sketchbook and starts flipping through it of just all the ships he's just drawn and designed.
Ships.
I've learned something new about you, Nox.
Yep,
I like
that makes sense.
Well, we shouldn't kink shame him.
He stares at the elf and says,
You know, I could say something, but apparently you like big, strong blacksmiths.
And they're hammered.
Well, what's a shipwright but just another form of smith?
A smith who knows how to handle wood.
I think you're going the opposite direction there. Sorry.
Nox, you're talking yourself up quite a bit. I mean, you had me at the hammer. Now you tell me a shipwright, and you love a good piece of wood.
Well then. On that note, I need a drink.
All right. With that, we're gonna take a short break, guys. We'll be right back with the rest of this fantastic delving in deep episode.
That's totally the guy who left the note card.
No, it totally fucking is. What do you want me to do? I'm not gonna confront the guy in the middle of the fucking town. Oh no.
Hello!
Position.
We're back. And we are standing around, you are standing around, the remains of a dead horse. Beetle corpses, maggot corpses, the
Slightly charred.
as the crowd that kind of ran away and was recovering is kind of slowly gathered around, and they begin to clap again.
I'll bow. I'll do my bow, my flourishing bow.
Performance.
I could get used to that.
Oh no!
Oh, Kia.
In my defense, I got kicked in the head by a horse.
Yeah, and you're a little dizzy
Wait,
as you
got
take
kicked
your
in the head
bow.
too?
Yeah.
As you take your bow, you slip on some maggot and just
Oh.
you tumble over a bit. You catch yourself before you land, but it was not pretty.
Knox is gonna bring up church for the third time. Like, hey guys, church. That's a thing.
As soon
Come
as,
join
soon
us.
as Nox begins talking, I just like the hand on the face, like.
Give me a persuasion check at disadvantage as Shilp tries to. Hey, no.
No church.
And people are suddenly uninterested and they leave. But someone is interested, and he's very smiley. He's putting his sword belt on, and he says, "What a performance, y'all! That was something else. I'm resisting the urge to introduce myself all over again."
I'm just gonna like.
You don't need to do that, Anthony. We know who you are.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey,
Where'd you say you set sail for?
you know, I haven't thought that far. Step 1, get the ship. Step 2, sail away.
Oh, so you'll go wherever we take you.
You have ideas? I love ideas.
We got a couple.
You are the idea people. Hey, look, I'm being forward, resisting the urge to introduce myself. Let's go inside. I got a big room. Let's talk.
All right.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
And I'm gonna move us over here, so you know who you're watching.
Going in deep.
I don't think I can scroll it just a little more. I don't know why I pick it. There we go. Now move it over. Perfect.
Ah, yes. Shameless product placement.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. So he walks back inside, and the people who were watching out the windows are starting to return to their drink. Dory is not in sight.
Suspicious.
He's not there. Not where he was. You take a quick look around. He's not there. And Anthony leads the group upstairs, and as he's doing it, he's waving to the people. He says, "Hello, thanks for coming to my show. I'm Anthony Piles. Lovely to meet you. Y'all are such a fantastic crowd. Thanks for coming. I'll be here again 2 nights from now. Tune in and hear more about the tale of me and my boat." And he leads you, hey, Game Jockey, thanks for the bits. Hey, Desmodine, thanks for the bits. You guys are awesome. And he leads you upstairs to his room. It's not huge. It's not massively spacious. So he turns to you and goes, "Honestly, save it scrimping money here. I've been playing in this establishment now for more or less room and board. All the money I have is going." He pats his belt and he says, "I'm saving for the Pixie. We're very close, but I'll be frank. I got a little ways to go. But opportunity came knocking on my door today," and he pulls out 40 slips of paper that you have copies of. He pulls out the bounties from the board. He puts them on the table. And he says, "This would be like half of this would be enough to put the last payment down on the Pixie, and then we could sail her away wherever you want to go."
First question, how short are you?
Well, counting what I've put down, I've been on making payments. We are 200 gold away.
Not too bad.
And I'll tell you, I've got some insights that'll make some of these pretty easy.
Oh, really? Immediately, I hate this guy, and I'm afraid.
What sort of insights?
Well, and he starts spreading them out. All right, as far as I can see, we got a couple things on the table. He pulls a stack over to the side. So we got the bandit camps here, and we got these that look like bandits, and he moves them over here. But those are smugglers. See, old Roy downstairs recognized a few of these people. He knows they work out of the docks. Now, smugglers aren't normally on the bounties. This is new. This is interesting. And he moves the goblins over to the side. He says, goblins, they're getting smarter. They ain't going to fall for the same old tricks. And then he moves over the last 2 pages, and he says, magic users, I don't want to touch this one. I ain't got... people should be able to live their lives as long as they don't impede others' freedom.
I'm in full agreement on that.
Good. We'll get along.
I stay silent. It's been what, Kester? 2 days since we murdered a mage?
Let's be about 2 days.
Hey, Purple Dragon, 6 for the bits, man. Hearts. Look at that. Pumping blood hearts. Love it.
As soon as the magic users are mentioned, Nox, like, you see a little blood vein start to pop in his forehead.
You all right? You all right there, Nox?
Sorry. Just remembering some anger.
That's all right. Let it out. I'm here. That might be a shoulder to talk on.
Yeah, I can learn more about you.
Yeah, we're all friends, Nox.
You had a run in with like a heartbreak. Some lady wizard done twisted your hearts and loins.
No, I almost got
Spell on
executed.
him.
I almost got executed because an arcane user tricked me into helping them without telling me the truth. And almost got me killed by
See, that ain't right. We talk about impeding on others' freedoms. That's exact. You got to at least understand the law. You can't endanger your friends. Come on now.
So, yeah. Me and magic users of the arcane arts aren't exactly on good terms currently.
He'll lean back against the wall and say, I mean, all of them? Come on, that was just one old bugger.
I'd probably need to meet someone who's nice enough first before I found out they're a magic user, or else I might have an aneurysm and collapse.
No, we can't have that. But I saw, this big one over here with the brown... J-Bo, right? J-Bo.
Hey, yeah.
I mean, we'll pick you up after that aneurysm at least.
I'd help. Hopefully you don't get no aneurysms, though. I'd hate to see another party member go down so soon.
Well, maybe J-Bo shouldn't be the one picking him up. Remember the table.
Oh god, yeah.
What happened with the table?
He's the one that dragged it.
Oh, I didn't know we were supposed to fully pick it up. I thought the music was loud enough. I could just drag it unnoticed.
That was fantastic. Gave me a little bit of inspiration. Hey, thank you, Cranky Old Cuber, for the 350, man.
So, it's getting pretty late, right?
Yeah, we'll say getting closer to midnight.
So you want to work on these tomorrow, these bounties?
Yeah, which ones do you... Because some of it matters now. If we want to talk to these smugglers, we're going to have to go hit up Steven tonight. I don't know anybody else who can point me in the direction of these shady folk.
Isn't Steven the guy at the herb shop?
You know Steven!
Yes. I know Steven.
Oh, ain't he fantastic?
He's wonderful.
Yeah, so if you want to talk smugglers, we'll talk to Steven. If you want to talk the bandits to the goblins, yeah, we can put this on hold. We can have a good night.
I think we should talk about the smugglers. That sounds like a weird one, since you said it's peculiar that it's we're going that they're got a bounty. I'd like to know more about this.
Oh, second off, this might be a good chance for our excuse me, not little, our dwarf to get some revenge, possibly.
You know, I've been wanting to break some kneecaps, and that barkeep just has me angry.
Well, I think he's referencing smuggling because
No, yeah, the smuggling and the arcane, that's definitely a thing. I'm saying that currently the anger levels are beyond normal thanks to that barkeep as well.
We might want to be careful. I mean, I'm not so sure I want to go bust up some innocent smuggling. I do want to know more about it, though. I mean, you do know. I mean, it's pretty well-known secret in the right circles. I mean, this is where we get our exotic meals. You know, Dino has a lot to do here with the smuggling. Now, maybe we got some arcane smuggling to deal with, and if it's that, I want to know about it too, because them tailors have been sniffing around.
Can I? Is this an act that this guy's putting on, or is this?
You can roll
I
an
don't
insight
know.
check, yeah.
Yeah. Nothing about me trusts this guy anymore.
Sure.
Especially after that line.
Anyone else feel like that maybe he's a bard and they're illegal?
Actually, on that note, I actually have a question for Nox. Or Joy, whatever works.
Is that out of
What you
character?
looking for there?
I guess it's in character. I don't know.
Okay, it's an in-character question.
Yeah,
What's,
actually, I do
what's
have a
going
question
on,
for you.
Kester?
You get nothing from that insight check, Shelton. Nothing fishy or fake.
Do mages come free here a lot? I mean, me and Stout travel around a lot, and it seems like in the short time we've been here, 2 magic users, arcane smuggling ring, possibly, maybe it's 1 artifact. I jumped the gun a little.
Well, I mean, it is the center of the universe.
That's not at all true. That's not at all true. However,
Right.
it is the center for trade for most of the civilized world. The ships that come through here are so varied and different, and there are so many of them that coming through here, an arcane user could potentially hide on any number of ships and disappear into the night. So the lands of Chrolome are a very, well, not haven, because they're still hunted here, but it's a gamble that many of them are willing to take.
The more weird people that come through, the easier it is to blend in.
Right.
So Taylor presence in this city is common.
So Taylor presence fluctuates based on magical activity. They go where they suspect or sense arcane energy. So their presence is, I mean, it's not like Christmas, more like the occasional federal holiday.
I was more getting at it sounded like their activity here had been increasingly more normal than what has been.
Yes,
The impression I
absolutely.
got
That is
so far.
that is fair. It is increased, and it increases when they're looking for something.
Mm-hmm.
They don't look for something every day of the week.
That's good enough for me, I guess.
Okay.
Well, the smugglers definitely seem like it might be a good thing to hunt through, so I guess you want to go visit that Steven now?
Well, what time is it?
Midnight.
About midnight.
Midnight-ish.
We got another couple of hours before they open.
Y'all got one of his cards too?
You all have fun. I can't stand Steven. I'm gonna go lie down.
I mean, that's fair. He's not everybody's cup of tea.
That was the greatest fucking.
I do have some questions to ask inside the main bar room.
You gonna go?
I might have something else to take care of if we don't need everyone with Steven at a time.
Okay.
It might overwhelm him if all of us go. There's a lot of us.
All right. So let's split up how we want to split up. So Nox is going back to the 3 ladies. Kira, where are you going?
Yeah.
And they go talk to the bartender because
Good.
at
Slippy's. Okay.
Yeah.
Kester, where are you going?
I'm thinking, I'm not sure I'm going to. I'm thinking I have an arcane ritual to cast.
Okay. Where are you going to try to
takes
do
a
that?
long time. I'm thinking on the outskirts of town.
Okay. All right.
I mean, I'm not going to cast it in a hotel room.
Shel-
That seems like a bad idea. That seems how I get myself caught.
Or Shelton Joy going to Stevens? And Jabo,
Yes.
what's your...
I'm gonna go back to the barn and enter my rest mode, my sentry rest.
Okay. All right, so you and Knox
Cuddle a
walk
horse.
down the street. Shelt, Joy, and Anthony take the long way to Stevens. Kia, you're going to be the first one to arrive at your destination. You get down to the bar, and a young woman sitting at the bar talking to some patrons sees you walk up and says, "Oh, hello. Hey."
Hi. You didn't happen to see, and I'll describe Dory to her. Like,
Oh.
he slipped out.
You're
at all?
looking for Dory. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he slipped out shortly after the ruckus, or during the ruckus.
During or after?
In the middle of. Yeah. Him and his date went out the back door.
Date?
Yeah, he was here with that young Taylor's daughter.
Squint intensifies.
Yeah. They were here most of the night listening to Anthony.
Interesting, because I was meeting him here for drinks. And then the ruckus happened, which interrupted that.
There's a slight smile and a giggle, and she covers. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, that's not funny at all. No, Dory's. Give me a charisma check, please.
All right, just straight
Dory's
charisma.
a 9 and
Yeah.
he knows it.
Yeah. She considers for a moment. And she says, "No, I mean Dory's. He's a little lost. He's he's young. She's trying to find the words. You get the sense she's trying to like spare your feelings.
That's not what I'm worried about.
Oh.
See, I met him after the whole Griffin debacle as well.
Oh, I heard about that. How'd that go? You were there?
I was there. I helped kill it. But it's a little suspicious that both times this thing has happened, he's been present, don't you think?
Oh, Dory's harmless. He's a bit of a meathead. That he tracks a few of the wrong kinds of people, a few of the wrong kinds of ladies. But he's harmless.
What about the Taylor's daughter?
The Taylor's daughter. Oh, she's got a little bit of a future, whatever she sees in that thunk. Taylor. No, like sewing Taylor, not the red Taylors.
Right, the girl he was here on a date with.
Yeah.
That wasn't me.
What a. Dear, she's you are so much prettier than she is.
Thank you. And they take that to heart. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Can I insight this?
Yeah, you can. And she'll turn around and she'll pour a glass of wine and she'll put it at the table in front of you and she'll lean in and she'll go, she seems genuine.
Okay.
Seems like a genuinely nice person.
Okay. And I'll take that wine. Thank you for this, by the way.
I'll get it from Dory's hide next time I see him.
Thank you. Where could I find him?
Or
her, like either one.
I'm suddenly uncomfortable with the way these questions have started to go.
Not in like the bad sort of way. Just
if you're going down Crafters Row, you'll find Dory working. It's one of the open shops there. If you scan through, I'm sure he works there during the day. If you're looking for Vanessa, maybe just talk to Dory. Maybe he deserves it. The into the meathead, but Vanessa's a good girl.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, thank you again.
Yeah, no problem.
And I'll finish off the wine, and I'll actually leave a gold tip.
Oh, well, thank you. She takes it and pockets it.
And I will head out back to the three ladies.
Okay. Moving on to Nox and Jabo, you get to the three ladies. You both kind of went that same direction. Jabo, just going straight to the...
Yeah, I checked for the only stall that wouldn't have a horse at midnight and hope there's no more coming in.
Yeah, there's a couple. They're all relatively fresh for horse stables.
Yep, and I just stand in a stall perfectly still and sentry mode.
All right. I'm gonna remember. I gotta remember this. This is good. Nox, you walk in, and both of you walk in. You saw that there was only two people there. They look like regulars. They're at the bar having a conversation, and the bartender looks over at you and says, "No children past midnight."
I'm sleeping in the inn.
Where's your daddy?
Oh, I so wish I was with him.
Nox just walks past him.
Yeah. He is loving his own joke. He is. You get it? Because you're so short. It's because children are short too. I think children are actually taller.
Maybe one day you'll find someone who'll actually laugh at that dumb joke.
He continues. He just doesn't stop until you're well beyond earshot. All right. Joy and Shelt and Anthony strolling around the head shop, and you see, at about the right time, kicked back in a chair reading a book, is Steven. And he's got a little bit of candle light over him as he's relaxed back.
Well, hi, Steven.
Hey, Joy! Hey, you brought more friends. Oh, it's Anthony! Oh, he stands up. He gets really excited. Hey, Anthony! Anthony walks over. Hey, I'm Anthony Piles.
Oh my god.
Nice to meet you.
This is just your new version of my name's Tim.
Hey, you looking? Hey, you're here for business. It's the hour for business, Joy.
Yeah, what you got for me?
Oh, what do I have? Give me a persuasion check, please. It's somewhere. All right. Now roll me a D100 4 times. Okay. So I was like, 198. That's not okay.
Do you not see all the?
Yeah, I do. I'm just. Okay. At first, I was like, "What's going on?" So he reaches out and he takes a tackle box like object, and he opens it up and he starts fumbling through. He says, "Hey, all right. So I got some black roots. This stuff. Let me tell you about this stuff. This grows on. I'm using the wrong voice. Hey, I got the black root. This stuff grows on rocks and boulders. When you chew it, it's this numbing sensation, and it just feels it really gets you, wired.
It gets you wired, like makes you move fast and like hyper.
No. It's it makes you what's the word? More perceptive.
Oh, all right. How much do you want for that?
Everything here's a gold.
A gold. What else you got, Steven?
He looks through and he fumbles. Hey, all right. We're chill. We have ourselves. We have some flash powder. He pulls up a vial of looks like pink dust and vapors. Hey, if you take this, you'll feel, you're gonna feel fast, and then you're gonna feel real slow. It's the uppers and the downers.
Fast first and then slow?
Fast first and then slow. Maybe you need to go really fast, and then it doesn't matter because you've already been so far up.
That sounds amazing, Steven. Can I get 2 of each of those?
Oh yeah, you can, Joy. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, check this out. They call this one the powdered powder.
The powdered powder.
We
What's it do?
we powder it and then we powder it again. This one's pretty intense, but it just makes you feel like you're so much better at everything.
That sounds exciting.
I'm on it right now, can't you? It's so good.
All right, you know what? Throw in one of those too.
Careful, it's addicting.
Oh, I'll be careful.
All right. All right. I save this one for last. Hey, this one here, Joy. This one's the watch root.
Watch root.
Yeah. So check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Goblins use this when they're looking out for the prey. They chew on it. Helps them see better at night.
Interesting. Chew on it to see better at night.
No, but you can know they use it though, because it does makes your lips and your gums real dark red.
Ooh, that's one heck of a tell.
You get the sense that all these also have secondary effects.
Any other effects on these, Steven?
Hey, what's life without living, Joy? Come on now, you know better than to ask silly questions you don't want the answers to.
Anything I should be worried about?
No, just take it slow. Don't do them all at once. Can't have a party all at one time. You got to spread it out, Joy.
All right.
Go ahead and write those numbers down with it, too. That'll help me find them for more later reference. What about you? Hey, Anthony, what about you, man? How was the show? I'm sorry I couldn't make it. I kind of lost track of time. Hey, no, the show was fine, Steven. You'll make it next time. Don't worry. Don't you worry about it. I am mixing these two. I got to get them away from each other. Hi, I'm Anthony Piles. Look, we had some questions. Maybe you could answer. Shell, you seem like a people person. Why don't you you're muted.
It's Kelvin. No one knows my name.
Oh, excuse me.
Kester.
Kelvin. Kelvin, you seem like a people person.
Yeah. Nice to see you again, man.
Hey.
Hey. So listen, me and Joy here, we're good buddies, and she's good buddies with you, and that makes us good buddies, right? You know how it is, how it all goes around in circles like that. Hey, listen, man, we got some stuff going on, trying to get money, buy a boat, you know how it goes, and we got some people doing some smuggling and stuff, and we know some of them ain't the good type of smuggling, so we hoping you can help us out, man.
I don't know. I ain't a snitch, man. That's people do what people do. Let me get a persuasion check, please.
All right. Oof. Bad roll.
Yeah. He says, look, hey, man, you're spending money, and I like you. I like you. You do me a favor, I'll talk to you.
And I'll kind of like take a look at him. Says okay. All right. Brass tacks for a moment then.
Oh yeah, we could do brass tacks. And he reaches into the tackle box and he takes out a bronze powder, and he puts them on his tongue, and he holds out a bag to you.
I didn't really think this was good. God damn it! I'm in character. I have to do it.
All right, go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Yeah.
You mimic him and put it on your tongue.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Don't do drugs, kids.
It does hit you, and the world gets a little metallic. As your vision kind of bronzes over, and you feel your balance begin to sway a bit, and he goes, I don't know why you wanted to talk with the brass tacks, buddy, but all right.
You know, to get on the same stuff brings you to the same level. You know.
Oh man, that's deep. That is so deep, man. Roll at advantage persuasion. Let's hit that again. You see, he is grinning from ear to ear, and he says, "All right, we'll talk. Hey, rumor has it that there's a chaos bomb in Jellicoy.
Oh.
They see that
shit.
there was, hey man, there
Do
was.
I hear this?
Oh yeah, no, he's whispering, but you're in range, and even Anthony's leaning in. Hey, there was this kid who was recently brought in for arcane magic. Rumor has it that he had a chaos bomb, maybe a couple of them. I think the tailors are closing in on the information, man, and I want that chaos bomb. I want it before they get it.
In Jellicoy.
You bring me that, I'll 100 gold. I got 100 gold for that chaos bomb, man. And I'll tell you what you want to know about the smugglers.
Elsewhere, Nox's ears are just burning like something's going on I should be hearing.
What's a chaos bomb do, man?
Oh my god, it's so exciting.
I don't really know, man. I'm really fucking excited to find out, though.
Oh, yeah. Also, like, one of the things...
Whoa.
Whoa.
Be cool. And he kind of leans back, and he's looking at his books. Yeah, man. Anthony, you had some great... And you just notice a couple of people walking down the road.
Yeah, and I'll just kind of like... That whole thing with the horse was fucking crazy earlier.
I heard about the horse. You were there, you saw the horse?
Yeah. Dude, my, we came with that group of people. My boy with, like, the long coat and the brown hair, he killed the horse, dude.
Hey, wait just 1 minute. I killed the horse.
No.
Oh man, this is how the stories can't be getting mixed up already. The bots haven't even started singing about you guys yet. And you see Anthony over the corner taking notes.
Wait, no, you didn't kill the horse. You were unconscious half the fucking time, man.
Oh, you're talking about this afternoon.
Yeah, sorry, my friend re-killed the horse.
There we go.
You can kill it. You killed something twice?
What?
Yeah.
Apparently
I
it
only
came
kill
back.
it after it's dead.
I am way too tripped the fuck out for this one, man. Look, hey, all I know is, oh shit, 1 second, I'll be right back. And you see him, he stands up, and he walks in through the back door of his shop. And he comes out a little later, and he's got a crumpled up bounty sheet. He hands it out, he says, hey, this kid was brought in just the other day, man. Some mean dudes done blasted a hole in his fucking chest, man. It was brutal. But they say he's got it. If you could track this down, man, it's got to be in the house. The tailors aren't there yet, but I don't think it's going to be a couple more days before they're tracking through that house again, man.
Yeah, dude. Hey, but one more thing. Like, you got all these plants here, man. You got all this stuff to make you feel good. You got anything that hurts people?
Give me a persuasion check at advantage, because you are still seeing in bronze.
Hell yeah!
He leans in. He says, "I mean, are you talking like physical or emotional, man?" Because
I'm leaning towards the physical, but I'm open to either.
I have the biggest emotional trip ever. But I mean, I like you, and we are on the same level, man. I'm loving it.
On the same level, man.
So we got to talk straight up. I'm not supposed to have this, man. You're not gonna be able to have. You're not supposed to have it either. You keep it away from Reds, man. We can talk, but you cool?
I'm cool.
There's not a bigger emotional hit, man, than this. Think about this, man. You're at the bar, right? And you're drinking, right? You're paying for your drinks, man.
Yeah.
And right, and hours go by before you realize, man, you're not drunk. I have a tankard of sobriety, man. No matter what you put in it, you can't get drunk. You give this to somebody you don't like, man, you're gonna ruin his whole fucking night.
I'm just all the ideas running through my head.
Hey, I like you. Normally 10 gold. I'll give it to you for 9.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take that, man. But, yeah.
He'll stand back up and he'll run back inside. He'll look back and he'll pick up his tackle box and he'll bring it back in with him. He comes back out later and he's got in his hands is covered up in a cloth, and he lifts it up, very trying to be discreet but super obvious. He's like doing a handoff, and it looks like a normal mug, and he hands it to you. He says, "Hey man, if you really want to fuck some shit up, this is how you do it."
Yeah. And yeah, I'll take that.
Okay.
Tankard of sobriety.
Tankard of sobriety. It is. It's in a book somewhere. You'll see it on D&D Beyond. But essentially, this tankard, you can drink ale, wine, or any other non-magical alcoholic beverage poured into it without becoming inebriated. It has no effect on magical liquids or harmful substances such as poison, and it is arcane magic.
It doesn't remove inebriation, though, right? Like if you're already drunk, you can't drink yourself sober that way.
Correct.
Okay, just making sure. Not that I have it. I'm just curious.
That's a risky thing to have, but that could be so useful. I can think of so many situations where that could be used. Anyways,
drinking contest.
Drink contest, other things, just like, because I mean, Schultz's an actor, and what better way to act like a drunk than to actually be drinking alcohol but not be drunk, so you can stay aware.
Lord.
Anyways, yeah, one other thing though, man, like, you got anything like, I don't know, I'm not trying to step in like on your business because we're traveling people. I won't be in town forever, but I'm trying to like figure out how to like make some of my own like stuff. You got anything I can put together for like a kit to like make? Dude, I kill people for a living. And like
roll intimidation, please.
Intimidation?
Yeah, no, he I feel like he wants to feel intimidated, but how bad was this? Man, I get it. That's cool, dude. I kill people too.
Yeah, but like something to put together, like find plants and make my own like poisons and stuff.
All right. You got. I got an herbalism kit. You just gotta get creative. You gotta find the stuff. I can't give you my seeds, man. That's just bad business.
Okay. But no, like I am to like be completely. I am trying to get my hands on a poisoner's kit and see if this guy has one.
Okay. He'll have one. And he'll sell it to you for book price.
Regular price.
Yeah.
Nice. That's perfect.
He eventually. Okay. You wanted the drugs that. I get it. I got that. I'm gonna have to move some things out of this kit though. It's missing. Yep, there we go. And he pulls some tools pieces out of the herbalism kit, and patches up the top of the poisoner's kit, and hands it to you. All right.
All right. Dude, I'm good now. We got that like chaos bomb we gotta find to figure this stuff out.
Yeah, I want to get my hands on one of those too.
Anthony looks to you, Shelt, as you walk away, and he says, "Oh man, I knew I was putting the right person. Look at that, that's leadership. That's what I got to offer here, man. Whoa, voices again. That's what I have to offer for you, y'all, is some leadership. Take the right people, put them in the right places. We got some shit. We got it done. You were fantastic. You were absolutely on point, man. That was awesome.
Oh, I hate doing that voice. Ugh.
You got me doing it. All right. We're going to pull from that scene in Kester. You went out. You started walking down the streets alone through the night, trying to find a place far enough outside of town to conduct the ritual. What's your passive perception?
I think 12, but let me check.
Sure.
It is 12.
Okay. Let me go ahead and we're playing D&D, so let me roll some dice. Okay. So as you're walking down the street, everything suddenly goes quiet. The footsteps, the crickets, everything goes mute. Pure silence. As several figures rush into the street with large clubs. Roll initiative.
Jesus Christ.
I want to ask, is this anywhere near my stables?
No.
Fuck. 23.
Ooh.
Well, Kester's dead.
What about me walking back to the?
Shit. No. This was several. This is far other side of town. After a bit of time, but good question. With those initiatives, you will just go first. There's somebody to the front of you. There's somebody to the back of you.
Right.
They seem to have clubs.
Just clubs. Got it. Any side alleyways?
Give me a perception check.
Fair enough. So I'm gonna keep using it. Something tells me. Nah, clubs are distracting.
You see an alleyway immediately to your right.
Oh God, you're loud.
Was I screaming? Am I loud?
You're a lot louder now all of a sudden.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like your mic got turned up.
Yeah, we'll use the alleyway to my advantage. We'll try to. Oh, we phrase.
Okay.
Can I see down the alleyway currently? This isn't just an immediate dead end alleyway, is it?
With the 4, you have no idea.
With the 4? Fuck it. It's better than trying to fight them in the open.
Okay. You dash down that alleyway. It's a dead end.
Yeah, I thought so. Well, we got a different plan. We'll let them come into the alleyway.
Okay. All right. So that's your turn?
Yeah.
All right. They advance on you, and they're going to swing with the clubs.
Oh, I didn't think they'd get close to me in one turn. Fuck.
They were pretty close. Does a 13 and a 17 or 17 hit?
Both of them hit.
Okay. I'm not even putting the modifiers on. We're just rolling flat dice right now. It's rolling. It's thinking. It's really thinking on my end. Do I have to go get physical dice? So with that, it's going to be a total of 5 plus 12 points of damage.
That's my total.
Okay. You go out. The world goes black. Everybody's waving goodbye.
Bye.
Several. I'd say. Give me a D4.
D4, gotcha. How many hours I get to stay out? Who boys? 4 hours. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So after how much? Okay. After a couple of hours, well, you were traveling far outside of town. You would have had to travel for a little bit. So Joy, Schelt, Anthony returns to his in room. He parts ways. He says, Hey, all was fantastic to meet you. You guys are exactly. We are gonna have such an adventure. I can't wait. Come by. I'll be here at Slippy's. We'll meet up. Yeah.
What time, Anthony?
Oh, you're right after breakfast. Get your breakfast. Come on right over. I'm a light sleeper. Wake me up if you're sleeping.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. Okay. Do y'all go back? I assume you go back to your individual rooms.
Yeah. Start making our way back.
Okay. Yeah, you get there. Kessler's not there. He did say he was going to be gone for a little bit. J-Bo's deactivated in a stall. I have this image of you like peeking over the stall, just standing completely still, looking.
For 6 hours.
For 6 hours. There's going to be a shocked stable boy in the morning. Kia, you make it back to the tavern. It's dying down. It's a little after midnight. And do you do anything before you go to sleep?
Probably talk to Joy when she gets back.
Okay. Yeah, Joy, you get back to your room and then Kia's up waiting.
Hey, did you
Hi.
find him?
Yes, and also no.
Oh, this sounds interesting. What happened?
Apparently, he left with the tailor's daughter, Vanessa.
Oh, so he had a date, and it wasn't you.
Apparently, or alternatively, they're in cahoots. Because remember, I met him during the Griffin thing.
Yeah.
And the bartendress, said that he left in the middle of the horse thing. Isn't that suspicious?
I don't know. If I was caught there at a date with someone by someone else that I was supposed to be at a date and there was a big distraction outside, I might run away too.
Unless he picked her up there during the distraction.
Maybe.
Regardless.
What do we do about it?
Well, I know where he's going to be.
Oh, maybe if that's a thing, we could go ask the chef over at we could ask the chef at Slippy's. I know she's real good with rumors and things like that.
True, very true. But I was thinking I don't want to go alone to do this, just in case my second hunch might be correct. The one where him and or her are involved in something not good.
Well, we should definitely look into that tomorrow.
Yes.
I'm getting real tired though. I could use sleep.
Yep, sleep is good.
Okay. So you two crash. Go ahead.
I will maybe share some of be like, look at these awesome things I got at the store. And then I will go to bed.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, little baggies, little vials. Approximately 4 hours later. A little bit of time overlap here. Kester, you're gonna hear a voice. What? I think he's waking up. Sir, I think he's waking up. He's coming to. And you hear, double check the ropes. Fucking asshole. I have a conversation. And you hear a stool being drug across the floor. And a man sits down in the chair and he leans in close. He is an older man. Dark tan skin. He's got a
beard. Yeah, it looks familiar.
Salt and pepper beard. No. Who are you thinking?
Not who I thought he was.
Okay. He leans in. He's got a decent coat on him. Leather armor patched up. He says, "Hey, asshole!"
Look aside.
Oh, there's nobody else here but you, son.
Okay. Yeah, sure, got that.
And he is meeting my camera in your face, and he goes,
Yeah, okay.
You are gonna get me and little Timmy over there fucking killed. Are you shitting me?
No. I think There might be a misunderstanding.
Ah, I'm sorry. You're just the wizard-looking motherfucker hanging out with the other adventure-looking motherfuckers while the tailors are sniffing around my goddamn town. Oh, you didn't think that walking around without a weapon to defend yourself with all the other tough motherfuckers that you wouldn't stand out as a goddamn magic user. At least strap a goddamn sword to your hip and pretend to be fucking useful.
I had a knife and a crossbow.
Oh, I'm sorry. When'd you buy the crossbow? Because I didn't see one earlier.
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
Oh, it's a very good fucking question, you ass.
Yeah.
I love this guy.
He runs his hands through his hair.
New favorite character.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Nameless guy with sandy beard.
I'm like in fucking detention for mages.
Now you're gonna sit in the corner and you're gonna think about what you did.
Oh god, I gotta carry a weapon. It worked great when I was traveling with tough people.
Oh.
Yeah, he's starting to settle in, huh? You think we don't know what a group of fucking adventurers looks like?
I mean, I guess you do. I don't know.
It took me. How long you been in town? 4 days? 5 days?
2.
Fucking 2 days. And where you at right now? I bet you even have your fucking spell book on your person. Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. I know because it's already on the shelf back there. I fucking took it.
Yeah, I figured that.
What's your name, kid?
I don't know. I feel like you already know it.
Well then, we're about to find out if you can be honest.
I guess we are. It's Kester.
Alright, Kester. How long have you been studying magic?
I'm gonna take a perception check of the room at this point.
Please.
There you are. Yeah, that's fair. That's really fair.
Yeah, you look around and you can't see nothing but this salt and pepper beard staring right back at you.
Yeah.
As you
good
can
at
look
his
around and
job.
goes, what you fucking looking at? Huh? You wanna get out of here alive? You wanna keep looking around and gaining information? Yeah, go ahead. How long have you been studying magic, boy?
2-3 years.
2-3 years. And you never thought to maybe look like something that wasn't a fucking wizard.
I mean, it worked great till I lost my uniform. I had a bit of a problem, and we're reevaluating the situation still.
One of 2 ways this goes down. I let you go, and you keep acting like a fucking idiot. You're gonna get me and little Timmy killed. Do you want to fucking die, Timmy? And he goes, no, sir, I don't want to die. I don't want to die, sir.
I love this character.
Oh, fuck is little Timmy?
Way number 2, we have a little bit of a fucking lesson this weekend, and you get to go back on your merry way a couple days from now.
Okay.
That's okay, sir.
Okay, sure.
That's what I fucking thought.
Okay.
And he stands up, and he grabs some pads and a wooden sword off the table, and he throws them at you. You are bound, and they just strike you in the face. And he goes, "Put that on, Timmy. Untie his fucking hands." And
Right.
You get a good chance to look around the room now, and it is looks like it's a workshop. There's some leather and leathering tools. There's some weapons. There's some dummies, and throughout the night, you're already tired, but throughout the night, he's going to start drilling you on some weapon techniques. And with that, the morning comes. Jabo was woken by a frightened stable boy. Shelt, by the lack of a friend in the bed next to him. And you finish a long rest.
Yay, I get nothing back.
I get all my health.
My
Ooh,
spells, yay!
long rest, long rest.
That's a good question, Ananox. Did you disguise your spellbook as anything? Did it say 101 best recipes?
Yeah, it had a fake title on it. It's an adventure story book. It looks like it's an adventure story book.
All right. So for your part, Kester, he spends the night drilling you super hard. As long as you're playing along, he will essentially beat the shit out of you with the wooden stick. You have never held something of this weight. It's hefty. It's hard to move around. Your hands are getting blisters, and his blows are definitely going through the padding. And the whole time he's yelling at you, "Get your fucking sword arm up! What is this, you goddamn pansy?" And by the time the sun comes up, you are exhausted, and you will forcibly pass out again.
Okay.
So what is everybody else doing?
I leave the stable and go into the inn, waiting for them to arrive.
Okay.
Wake up.
I go out the back door and I'm going to discreetly try to figure out where Kester went.
Okay, all right.
Because he should have been back by now.
Okay, so this is how do I want to do a big search like this? It's a big city. Give me perception at disadvantage.
Yeah. This isn't gonna work.
Okay. You look around the city. There's just so many people. Any traces that you might have found or are going to, at least you suspect, are long gone. And as you wander in the city, comes to life. Unless if he's truly been taken, or something has happened to him, there's no trace of it. All right. What about everybody else?
They go down into the bar area and rope J-Bo into my adventure with Joy.
Yes, we're gonna grab breakfast to go.
Yep.
And as everybody walks down, I am as chip as hell when they come in.
Well, good morning, guys. Did you
morning.
rest well?
Definitely. J-Bo, do you want to go on a little adventure with us?
That sounds like fun. I'm not doing anything else. Just waiting for you guys to wake up so I can say good morning.
Because Knox would have fallen asleep before them, he would have gotten down there before them.
Oh yeah, you come back in and Shelt ends up making it all before anybody leaves, and you watch as Shelt walks in the front door and Knox walks in the back door. Assuming you didn't stay out
Good
on the
morning,
town, so.
Shelt. Do you sleep?
Yeah, I didn't stay out. I come in. Yeah, I slept. I'm good.
Oh, light sleeper. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Knox, do you want to join us on our adventure?
What's this adventure?
Well, I need to go ask some questions, and I need you to be in the distance, but close enough just in case things go bad.
I got some plants to find.
We can do that too.
It's all information gathering.
Exactly.
Weren't we going bounty hunting today?
Yes, but as you can see, Shelt has left the building.
No, I'm here.
Oh,
Hello.
never mind.
Sorry, he walked back in. He got out a little earlier.
Yeah.
Where's your friend?
He has something he has to take care of. Ran into an old friend. But we should be okay. He's certainly the information gathering side of our bounty hunting adventures.
Well, I bet the chef over at Slippy's might have some information about that thing we're looking for.
All right.
So everybody wants to go back to Slippy's Inn?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. As you get back, as you get over there, you'll see Anthony sitting over with a couple of the patrons, and he's talking, and you see him really being charismatic. And he's like, "You are such a morning person. I cannot believe you have so much energy. huh. And everybody, he's just bouncing around. He looks over and he goes, hey, good morning. Y'all
Morning.
Gordon, how's it doing?
Oh, he's talking about energy. Look at the big guy in the brown. You are absolutely. It's a fantastic morning, especially seeing your bright face.
Yeah, and I raised my hand for a good, great high five.
Oh, he leaps into the air to do it.
Oh, he's delightful.
Hey, can I interest you guys in some? Have you ever had coffee? I just discovered coffee last month, and let me tell you, I can't get enough of it. Hard time
You've
sleeping.
only
What?
you've only done coffee in the last month. Oh, you're gonna crash so hard, son.
That's what we call sleep, Knox. That's when we get it. With the crash.
Oh.
And he'll walk over and he'll signal, "Hey, can we get some more of this? This one you called the express coffee, right? No, the espresso. Oh.
There's no X in it. It's an S. But
I want some of that.
I'll try one.
Oh, it is absolutely. She handed it to me in a tiny cup. It's like, give me the full cup. I don't need a sample. And she puts down little shots of espresso and.
So do we do this like a whiskey shot where we just like knock it back?
That's how Anthony likes it.
Knox will turn to the bartender. Can I just get a cup of black coffee, please?
Sure, dear. And she goes over and pulls a cup out, and she takes the shot of espresso and pours it into Anthony's cup. Hey, thanks for that 19-month streak, Connor. Glad to have you here, man.
And they knock my espresso back and just put it back on the table. Another hit, please.
She'll oblige, and she'll load it up again and go, "Oh, okay, that's good. Anthony, you're paying, right? I thought the music covered all the food and the drinks." And she goes, "For you? Hey, y'all have money, right? Because I'm saving up for a boat."
How much for the coffee?
No, don't worry about it. You know what? Leaders buy food. It brings teams together. I got it. And he pulls out his pocket. He starts counting out silver and he puts it on the table. All right. I'm game. I get it.
Can I have a coffee, a little bit of cream, 2 sugars?
Yeah, no problem, dear.
And
She starts throwing out coffee.
yeah.
I'll save you some money. I don't need anything, thanks.
Is Treya working?
What?
Is Treya working in the kitchen?
Yeah. Not until noon when we really start getting the food orders. Before then, it's muffins and bread.
All right.
What kind of
Sorry,
muffins
dear.
do you have?
We got the wheat ones, and I think somebody was doing like corn muffins. We had some of those left. They went pretty fast.
Oh, darn it.
We might have one. I can go check for you.
I'd like a corn muffin, please.
Oh, you look like a corn
Delicious.
muffin. And
What does that mean? I hope your corn muffins don't still have hair.
I think this
Go ahead.
circles back to you laying off of the communion wafers.
and Anthony leans in and he goes, "Hey Knox, I think she likes you, man. Do you know you have a certain amount of charm packed tightly into you know what? We're good. I was
No,
going
no,
somewhere.
please,
No.
finish that sentence. I'd like you to finish that sentence.
Sure. Packed tightly into such a magnificent dwarf such as you. You are amazing, and I love it.
That was a wonderful save.
If I could put
That
like
was.
2 of you side by side, I would take two Knoxes. And he's a shipwright, guys. Did you know he could fix ships? He's got a flaming hammer. He fixes ships. And look at that beard. Look at that beard.
It is a nice beard.
It is, yeah.
Thank you.
Do you do the braids every morning? Do you have to undo them? What's your hair care regimen like?
Once a week with the braids, but always a comb every morning.
Are there other people here?
About 4 other people here, finishing a muffin and some coffee.
Can I eavesdrop on them?
Sure, give me a perception check.
Do 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 do.
With that check, yeah, they're talking. They seem to be talking politics, and it sounds like okay. So you hear you know I'm really gonna have to side with Mayor Furbottom here. He is the mayor of this town. You know, if he's got a problem with Blackfist, it's his right, and you know it's his place to, you know. And then another man says, but Furbottom's weak. He's been working with the guilds. If Blackfist is the way he's running things, he's keeping the streets clean. You know, you've seen the posters. He's putting out the money and shilling it out to keep you safe, to keep your family safe. The third one chips in and he says, "Yeah, but you know, Mayor Furbottom's the one keeping the food flowing on the tables here. I mean, if we start causing a stir in the guilds, this isn't gonna work out well for any of us. You got a family to feed. It doesn't matter if they're safe or not. If you ain't got gold on the table, the tourism here it can't suffer. We're about to get into the blistering season. Imagine if Dino didn't have, you know, his Kraken the other month. That was a huge boon for us. You got your bellies and your coffers full for that one."
At medieval times, when people actually talked politics and didn't fight over it.
Oh, is it?
As you say that, somebody reaches across and slugs.
Amazing.
You see a man slugs another, and he says, "You didn't even vote, you son of a bitch!" And he storms out of the...
Hey, Casey, it's like the second time I met you.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm very much keeping an eye on our little bard friend this entire time. Trying to figure out if he's being at all weird today. Maybe seems like he didn't get much sleep last night because he was busy kidnapping one of my friends.
Sure. Give me an insight check.
Yeah.
All right. He is genuinely happy. He has genuinely drank way too much coffee. And he seems genuine.
Okay. All right.
And
yeah.
He turns back and he's waving the handful of the contracts, bounty contracts in his hand. He tucks them away in the shirt and he says, "Anthony Piles here. So we need a chaos flower. A bomb, chaos bomb. We need a chaos bomb."
Yeah, we do.
Chaos Emerald.
What do you think?
Well,
I had a hard time finding this place. I don't know where it is. You guys maybe information gathering day?
Yeah, I was thinking that. I came here hoping that Treya was working, but she doesn't get on shift till noon. She's always got information.
Oh, you know she does. We could hang out here till noon.
Well, you know what? Sometimes it's best when you're doing just information gathering. You know, not so much for the fighting, but for information gathering, split up a little bit. And you know what? Maybe the people who know Treya stay at the bar, but you know, me and you, we work together. Well, man, we did it. We did it last night. You and I troll around a little bit, see what we can't find. I'm saying that to Anthony.
You're talking to Anthony.
Yeah, I'm talking to Anthony.
Sorry. Say that again.
Yeah, as in, you know, like, you know, when you're information gathering, you're trying to find, you know, good to split up. And, you know, me and you, Anthony, we work well together. We saw it last night. Maybe you and I, we team up, go troll around a little bit. You know, people who know Treya should stay here. Maybe we form another party.
You know, that I was having just the same idea. Put people where their strong suits are. That's leadership, man. You are on it. I am behind it. I support that idea. Who's gonna stay?
I suppose that's going to be me. Yeah, I suppose that's gonna be me.
You could come with. You seem a little sad about that. I mean, I'm sure anybody could talk to Treya.
I would rather come with. I think that would be fun.
I would love to have you, Joy. You a bright bucket of sunshine on this already super sunny day.
Aw, you make my day, Anthony.
The three of you are all pretty squishy. I'll come along as well.
Yeah, I'd like that too. We'll split up and everybody will stick together.
Yeah, this is sort of defeating the purpose of splitting up at all. It's
Yeah.
just at this point, it's just all of us going together.
That's a great idea,
Just
Shell.
a-
We'll have
yeah.
all the tools in our tool belt ready to go. All the great abilities all together. I'm a huge fan.
You're a yes man, aren't you?
No, I'm not a yes man.
Fair enough.
I like your energy though. That's critical thinking. You're an insightful man. We need that.
All right, then, Shell, who do you suggest stays and who goes?
Wasn't the one, two? There was another one, right? He was the handsome fellow with the nice jacket.
I'm back.
He had something to do, from what Shelt said.
An old friend, he said.
Yes.
Oh, well,
Yeah, he
things are going
ran into somebody.
Yeah,
Ah,
we get a little
should
bit
be
of
fine.
disconnect here, so we'll sort it out in a minute. All right then. Then we will troll for information. Walk down the streets, and I hear you smile at people. They're very open to talking to you. That's what Ma used to say.
You sure we're not going to look intimidating, all going as a unit, walking right up to somebody?
In hindsight, yes, that probably would be bad.
We are sorted out of cameras. I'm
Oh,
going to
yep.
fix that
I'm
for
back.
a moment. I'm not going to bother putting them in the right places. I'm just going to put you right on top of that. I'm going to go ahead and
Hi, Tom.
take our Tom and take
Oh,
him
hey,
off
Tom's
the
in the
stream.
video chat.
Is this
Back to
gonna
Shel-
be a
I'm Shelled
this
again.
is gonna be a reoccurring thing?
No idea. It's what it is. You're right in the middle.
When's your bow now?
You are such
I
a
know-
bright thing of sunshine.
I
I'll
do
move
my
as we talk.
best.
Kieran is the only one still in the right spot.
Yeah, it's super easy to fix. We just won't bother spending too much time on it.
Yeah. Oh, now Joy is delving in deep.
Ta-da!
It's a puzzle. All right, so what are y'all gonna do?
I don't get to do the thing I wanted to do because no one.
Because somebody wouldn't let you.
Fine, I'll
I
stay
mean,
here.
why? That was a great plan and it sounded great. I was lying so well.
So you start trolling the streets for information, and it is about that time, Kester, you wake up as a splash of water is doused over your head. You maybe got 4 hours of rest. Your body is aching. You feel the bruises, and the verbal assault starts right away as you hear, "Get the hell up, pansy! It's time to start again."
Fuck you! I'm gonna push up off the ground.
As you lean over, he pulls up a stool and he says, "Sit down.
Okay.
It's time for your music lessons." And he brings
What?
over he brings
We're getting
out,
a bard.
he brings out a harmonica and hands it to you and puts some sheet music in front of you and goes, "This here's sheet music. This first note is called a half note. It lasts for half the..." And he starts explaining music theory to you in a very like, just like this, and very angry.
This man is so fucking angry.
Toot.
Man needs to be laid.
Remember it.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, seems like a fantastic place to call it a night.
Nope.
Oh. We have survived 2 episodes.
We won't survive to see the third.
And now Trevor
Oh.
is going to become a blade singer, I guess is what's happening to you.
I don't know. I don't know what the fuck's going on anymore.
So I did start spacing out near the end, so I'm glad we called it. Like, I got lost when we were talking to Anthony, and we're gonna talk to Trey.
I was like, I can't have any input because I've spaced out.
I could see J-Bo like just actually spacing out, maybe examining the coffee machine. So
Oh yeah, if you guys were gonna call on me, I was gonna play it off like, yeah. What did I miss?
Yes, thank you for tuning in, everybody. Starting to my right, thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Kyle. Thank you, Connor. Thank you, Trevor. Thank you, Amanda, and thank you, Larry. You can find.
You said Amanda twice.
said me twice.
Say Amanda twice.
I told you we had this name conversation. You can't make faces at me. I preempted this. Thank you, Jamie. Special thanks to all the hard work Jamie and Amanda have been putting in on the social media side, guys. We have people who are watching and they like it. They really like us.
Don't jinx it.
Tell your friends. We'll try not to be too horribly obnoxious about the social media stuff. You can follow. I got a Twitter up here. I got a Twitch up here, and I have a Facebook up there. Check them all out. They stream, they tweet, and they post.
We also have a Facebook page.
Yep.
And
Facebook,
Facebook
Tumblr.
Tumblr. I don't even know what Tumblr
An
is.
Instagram.
I know what Tumblr is.
We have a Twitter.
We have a Twitter.
What's a Tumblr? We thought that was a thing inside the Lux.
Oh,
You like social media? We got social media.
This channel goes up usually Thursday, Saturday, Sunday with some D&D and some random games. Feel free to come by and hang out. But what I really want to focus in on is next Tuesday. So next Tuesday is really. I'm not gonna oversell you on anything else I stream because this is where it's at, man. This has been a fucking
This is
blast.
so awesome.
yeah.
I'm enjoying this so much.
And thank you, Casey. Yeah, for inviting us to this. Like,
Thanks for letting us be here, even.
Right?
Yeah.
Thanks for just being
Thanks for
awesome.
putting up with us.
Yeah.
Aw, thanks, guys.
And thank you, Tom, for all the stuff you do in the background. You
Thank you,
sexy
Tom.
motherfucker.
Thank you, Tom.
Thank you.
I thought the whole point of Tom not being on the live stream was we're not supposed to know he exists.
No. He's here. He's the unseen.
No. I thought he didn't want to know that people. I thought he didn't want people.
He was
to know
on camera both weeks now. He's
yeah, that's fair.
So real quick, Twitch has this thing called Community Gift Chest. I don't know what it does yet. I'm gonna try it out for the first time because there's like 17 gifts in this thing. I'm gonna hit the button. And if any of you like World of Tanks, yeah, get ready. A few seconds. Up to 17 gifts will go to people. I don't know what this does. Maybe it's awesome. I was hoping it'd be faster than this. Bam. All right. Oh man, Riser was here. Ultralisk was here. I think Riser got a check. No, wait. Oh, I see. That's who gave me the gift, and it's going out to people.
Yeah.
Very cool. So I guess this is a new Twitch thing. So whenever I have these, I'll just hit this button because why not?
Enjoy the World of Tanks.
World of Tanks.
Yeah.
Probably
World of Tanks gift community gift chest.
I haven't played that in so long.
All right, guys. With that, we've been ranting
cool.
for way too long. Come back next Tuesday. Hang out, tweet, Facebook, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to hit the button and shut the fuck up.
Strip like white, she's a pale supernova with a bona fide attitude. Rock set gold, she's a sweating out the mojo, can I reach her altitude? She got nothing in her way, all the walls come crashing down. I'm gonna take her in my arms, we're gonna tear up this town. She gonna teach her how to rock and roll. She gonna teach her how to rock and roll. Hey, she got a fire burning out of control. The baby's gonna teach her how to rock and roll. Yeah, she gonna teach her how to rock and roll. glow in the middle of a spinning red ring of light. She got so much soul and she don't even know it ain't no venom in her bite. She got everything I want in a lady and a little more. She's a cool desert island on a wave washing off the shore. She gonna teach you how to rock and roll. She gonna teach you how to rock and roll. Hey, she got a fire burning out of control.